she found that. Right, we're live. Welcome back to new live stream, lads. Arsenal versus Newcastle. How are we all doing? It is great to see you all here. Yes, I'm 1 minute late. What are we going to do about it? Come on, seriously, what are we actually going to do about it? We want to know.
Scrap him, he's late. He shouldn't be late.
He's angry. Grr. Thogdad's fuming. And you'll see more of Thogdad once we get 1k likes, lads. How are we all doing? 20k likes and I can come out. Well, you've kind of just admitted to that, but yeah, this is awkward. Have you say in the comments below, oh, that certain fan in the comments, I'm a Toon fan, but I admit Newcastle can't win. Yeah, fair enough, mate. Very honest of you. Amy Key, thanks for 1k likes. Great to see you all in here. How are you all doing? Hello to Jaden, Thomas, Buster, Ewan Black with the £2 donation to kick things off. Thank you very much for your donation, mate. UTM, up the Magpies, I guess. Yeah, Newcastle fan. Love that, love that. Hello to Jordan, Desi, Hanif, Stephen, Connor, Faris, Bailey, Sancho, Almeida, Georgios, Desi, Michael, Jake, Tom. Hello to everyone. How are we all doing? Someone said Bruce in. SNC commentary said Bruce in. Sebastian, how are we doing? Leo, the usuals are all here. I can see all the mods. The usual lot are all here. Amy, Rockers, Lewis, Lee Turner. Thank you to everybody who's in the stream. I hope we're all doing well. We got nearly 1,000 of you in here already. Let's smash 1k likes for Thogdad. It's Arsenal versus Newcastle. It's Lacazette, Aubameyang and Smith Rowe versus Bruce. Steve Bruce's side with no St. Maximan yet. Jamal Lewis is still out. They all got hit by COVID pretty bad. It's a real shame. Because of none of their ballers are playing, the results have dropped off, and the problem with that is they're blaming it on Steve Bruce, and he's, everyone's saying to sack him, but really they've been heavily affected by COVID, and it's really affected the players. Nathan, thanks for £2 back again, lads. Score predictions. I'm gonna go 2-0 Arsenal today. I put a bet on 1-0, but I think it'll be 2-0. I'm gonna cash out when it's 1-0 though. That's my prediction. Let me know if you've got any ACCAs on today, as you can see from the live news. Give all your Arsenal Newcastle score predictions. We have Whetstone versus Gloucestershire. A non-league game on the screen because there really is nothing else. Hamburg versus Osnabrück. I don't even know. Bundesliga second tier. The big Arsenal-Newcastle game. And then Cagliari versus AC Milan. Let me know if you've got any ACCAs on today. Kerr, thanks for the £2. Don't support either, but can't miss the stream. Kerr, we respect you. Legend of the game. How are you all doing anyway? What are your score predictions for the match? We've got lots to go for. Thoggy early for once. No, actually, I was late. I was late for once. I'm not even joking. Jamal Lewis is back. Great for him. Great to see him back in the team. It's important that he plays because, he is a very good player. I do like him. Thank you for the donation. JC Videos, 10 DKK. Big up yourself. Thank you for the donation. AC Milan to beat Cagliari 3-1. Good prediction. They are high scoring. I reckon they might do it. Do you play Super 6? Not yet, but I might make a Super 6 league for everybody involved if that's something that you lot would be interested in. We have, are you on the brews tonight? Yeah, we're on the beers. By brews, I hope you don't mean tea, Dean, but great to see you in here. Love that, love that. We've got Thogdad and he's about to come in the stream. We need 1k likes for Thogdad though. Where are the likes? Come on, boys. Let's smash it. Let's get it done. Let's get him up. Stones in fantasy. We'll have a look. We'll have a lot to go for. Fantasy Premier League is one of the points I want to talk about. It's been a very interesting week, being a double game week. Let me know in the comments how you've done this week as well. It's been an interesting one, hasn't it? And shout out to any of you that recognise me from the George Killian video. Oh my God, Thogdad's here. How are we doing?
Hey, not too bad, Thoggy lad. What is going on? Hey, I heard you were 1 minute late.
I was 1 minute late. Are you
shocking?
On that?
Resign, Theo. Apologise and resign.
That
is not acceptable.
Shall I just, what should I do? What's my punishment for being 1 minute late, Dad?
Ooh, a shot.
A shot.
Should I bring you a shot?
No, you're not actually going to bring me a vodka shot. Comment down below. Is that what the people want to see, though?
Absolutely. I know. I can't see the comments right now, but I know they're going to be going absolutely wild.
I mean, who wouldn't want to see us drink a shot? But we've got lots to talk about today. We've got Fantasy Premier League to do. We've got, sofa scores. Arsenal Newcastle, though, to kick things off, Dad. It's a Monday night. There ain't much on. There ain't much on right now.
Look at the comments. Shot.
Everyone's saying have a shot. I mean, that's probably risky. I mean, we might need one just to kick things off. A vodka a day keeps the Rona away as well.
Yeah, what we do these days, we've not had to drink one yet, but we do the shot challenge. So every game we watch, we have something that's unlikely to happen. Like, I don't know, an example might be David Luiz scores a goal or something like that.
Yeah.
We come up with something, and if that happens, we've got to do a vodka shot.
Yeah, that's the new rule, lads. I mean, if you've got something interesting to suggest for today's one, like, I don't know, who's in the lineups? Leno to save a penalty, vodka shot.
Yeah.
Saka.
Own goal is a vodka shot.
An own goal is a vodka shot. That's for every single game we ever watch.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an absolute certain one. We'll let you show. We'll let Thomas Partey vodka shot. I mean, what does he do? If Andy Carroll scores, that's a good one.
Oh.
He's starting.
Oh,
Let's do that.
starting,
If
but-
Andy Carroll gets a contribution, we take a vodka shot.
No
Come on,
way.
Dad. It's Andy
Wow.
Carroll.
Okay.
Come on. Joe Linton's playing. No, he's
Yeah.
not on the pitch. Joe Linton's not playing. So everyone's saying Joe Linton a hat
Joe
trick.
Linton is starting.
Where is he?
Yeah.
Where is he?
He's there.
Oh, he's on the wing, isn't he?
Yeah.
So they're starting
on
Carroll,
the left wing.
Wilson, and Joe Linton. Okay, Joe Linton or Carroll, and we take a
No,
vodka shot.
what a goal.
Dad,
These are
Newcastle
two forwards.
Newcastle ain't even scoring.
Oh, we're going to get wasted
And we've not
tonight.
brought Calum Wilson into the conversation. So if Andy Carroll or Joe Linton score, we're on the vodka shots.
Oh,
Yeah?
that is dangerous there.
It's late anyway.
Okay.
Come on, Dad. You know,
Okay.
you'd have one anyway. Your missus is Russian. You should be nailed into this.
Okay.
Am I not wrong?
So long as we're going to have some pickled gherkins with it.
Lad, if we have pickled gherkins with it, I'd rather take the vodka shot than have the pickled gherkins. I feel like it's a bit more of a bad thing if we have the pickled gherkins. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Paradox Fire, thanks for the £2 donation. Thanks for all the donations, guys. Nathan, JC Videos, Kerr, Ewan Black. Big up yourselves, lads. Really does mean a lot. We got 1.5k of you in here. Thogden, it's my birthday. Jane and Biggs, happy birthday if it is your birthday. Andy Carroll has scored more goals than my club in 2021. That is nutty.
He scored one goal.
Yeah, fair play to him. Is this his year, Dad?
Well,
Do you like Andy Carroll?
Look, Andy Carroll. Do you know how many goals Andy Carroll has scored in the Premier League?
How many?
Over the last 12 or 13 years?
How many?
Have a guess.
I don't know. 10?
54.
Oh.
So, look, I suppose the problem with Andy Carroll, I mean, he's played for, who is it? Newcastle, Liverpool, West Ham, Liverpool again. He's been injured all the time. That's the thing about Andy Carroll.
Yeah.
He's so injury prone. I mean, on his day, he's got a great bullet header, hasn't he?
Yeah,
honestly, really has.
Yeah, but he's always injured. He's always injured.
Yeah.
Thogdad, you love a bit of Andy Carroll, don't you? I mean, the funny thing is with him, Thogdad loves the bants on Twitter as well, people are saying. Listen, how many points are you all on Fantasy Premier League? This is something I want to know as well. Carroll will score today, boys, says Dean. Interesting one. Thank you, O'Connor Connery, for the £2 as well. You legend, mate. Up the TDL. Dino, I see you in the comments.
Dino.
Has everyone got John Stones this week? I mean, it's rude not to have him, right?
Oh my
What about you, Dad?
goodness, I'm bitter because I don't have Stones. Theo, let's have a look at your fantasy team. Come on, get it out of the way.
Should we get it out of the way?
I know you want to.
You know you want to. Da, 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 da.
Oh
you
my
know
goodness.
you want to. I've got John Stones.
Wow.
I've got John Stones. I've got John Stones. You know you want him.
Do you know, that
I've
is-
got John Stones.
That is a record for a player this season.
Really?
21. No one's got 21 in Fantasy Premier League yet.
What's 9 plus 10? 21. You don't know what that's
I
from.
have no idea.
Have you never seen that video?
It's probably something to do with poker or not. What? Not poker.
No,
What's
it's
the
just
other one?
it's just a meme.
Blackjack
It's just a
or-
meme. It's
Is it?
nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Well, 9 plus 10 doesn't equal 21, does it?
10 plus 11 is 21.
No, but I'm saying 9 plus 10 doesn't equal 21, does
That's
it?
bizarre. Is that a
It's a meme.
bloody maths?
So a guy asked,
maths
a
GCSE's
guy asked this,
gone downhill.
yeah, a guy asked this kid, "What's 9 plus 10?" He's like, 21. It's just a meme, innit? Right, listen, look at that team though. It's unreal. Look at this, 81 points. All right, I played my wild card, but my God,
Cancelo.
I've got more than double the average points.
Yeah.
Okay, you can laugh, Dad. You can laugh at Cancelo.
No, I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing.
But wait until that Villa home game comes.
Yeah.
And we'll see after that game.
Villa will score.
Okay.
Jack
okay.
Grealish.
Cancelo might get a contribution. I mean, honestly, I'm not worried about that.
Stones will be rested.
Listen, this is how the team's looking. We've got 81 latest
Amazing.
points,
That
which
puts
is
you in
a
the
very
fir-
good week.
Yeah.
It's going to be my best ever total week, 100%. Because there's so many games left. Harry Kane is up,
Yeah.
but everybody else has a second game.
What,
Antonio.
Yeah, Antonio's.
Salah does, De Bruyne, Fernandes, Harvey Barnes, Dawson, Cancelo, Stones, Kufal, Johnston. I've got another. I'm going to hit the 100 mark 100%. And I'm looking forward to really what De Bruyne and Cancelo can do against this Villa home game.
Johnston's a mistake. I mean, you should have got your Johnston out.
What do you mean I should have got my Johnston out? You're trying to make a bad joke that no one laughed at.
No, Johnson in goal. Theo, come on, your mind's working overtime
Johnson.
again. Johnson, that's a mistake, surely.
No, you said you should have got your Johnson out.
Yeah, Johnson. Look, he's a player. He's a goalkeeper.
Yeah, I know.
What do you think, Emil?
But Dad, who am I? If I take my Johnson out, who am I going to put in? Who am I going to put in?
A goalkeeper that's going to play 2 games.
No, but there was no other goalkeeper that's playing 2 games who was as cheap as my Johnson.
Okay, right. Okay, you leave your Johnson in then.
I'll leave my Johnson in. Thank you very much. And he might play in that West Ham away game and he might get me some points.
Yes, he might.
Exactly. Right. And I've got Smith Rowe on the bench. But I'm not too worried about that because every single midfielder I've played has done all right. Like at least Fernandes and Salah have a second game.
It's irrelevant. Yeah, it's irrelevant.
And they've got a clean sheet as well. Yeah. So for Smith Rowe, I'm thinking, you know, it's not the end of the world that I don't play him, but it's nice to have him as a backup because he's a baller.
Yes.
He's a baller.
Good point.
So yeah, what's your thoughts on my team?
I think it's exceptional. You had a great week. Top 0.5% in the world here.
Yeah, have a look at this.
48,000 for this game week.
Yeah.
And you're in the top 2% in the world almost, which is very good. It's a really good score though.
And by the end of this game week, I think I'll be in the top 2% hopefully, and in the game week rank 0.5 hopefully.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm doing well. I'm very happy with it. And my overall points is growing. I'm hoping that I continue to grow. I mean, I think I played my wild card at the right time. My thinking was I can wait around on my wild card, or I can pounce now when the points are available. Yeah. And I think I've played it quite well. Yeah. So yeah, top 500. This is the highest I've ever been by far in the Thogden and Thogdad league. Top 500 nearly. By the end of this year, by the end of this week, I should be in the top 500. Yeah. And if we go to the YouTube league, I'm still 4th because we've got some serious competition. Everybody around us in the top 4 is really doing well. But what we're seeing now is a bit more separation in the people below me.
Oh, you're catching up to the top.
I'm starting.
It's becoming a top 4.
Hey!
Do you know why? Because Josh Fusion slept in after his birthday. Yeah,
he's still got 52 points. That ain't bad.
He's doing all right, but you're gonna get like 140 points or something.
You reckon?
Like that. Well, times it by 2 and a little bit. You know, times it by 2 and take a little bit off because
take Kane off. Take Kane off.
You just
times it by 2, but take Kane off.
Yeah, well, I would say you'll get another 50 to 60.
Another 60? No way.
Yeah, 50 to 60. So you'll get 130. That's incredible for a game week.
Yeah. I mean, if I actually get something like 150 points,
you won't get 150.
You don't think?
No.
Unless De Bruyne has a masterclass.
Everything would have to go right.
Yeah. But I'm on 81 points right now, Dad.
I'd say 130 to 140, realistically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Everything went right for you. Literally everything went right for you.
Yeah. If everything went right, 150.
I mean, I was hoping for like 100 plus, but I'm going to get 110, 120.
You reckon?
Let's have a look at my team's good. And I had to take a points hit.
You've got loads of players to come.
Yes, I have,
Yeah. So you're sorted. 62 points right now, but who are you missing? Let's talk about that. Who are you missing? You're missing Kane. You missed 9 points.
I missed Stones, obviously.
No,
think about it.
You missed Kane.
Yeah, but Antonio got 9 points. So I sold Kane. Both. Yeah, the good point. But I couldn't afford. I
played my wild card. That's why I could afford them both.
Yeah.
But I'm pleased I played it now because people like Antonio really cashed in for me.
I've got Grealish. So he's playing Newcastle. Okay, Man City away, but he's such a special player.
He could do well.
Yeah.
He could perform. You never know.
Probably Luckman won't get anything.
But 62 points. It's all right.
Look, I'm
barely off me right now.
Completely happy. You know. Yeah. It's top. You know, for this game week, I think I'm top 8%.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not. You know, obviously, anyone gets Stones is immediately pushed up into the top. 1 or 2%.
Definitely.
And look at the YouTube. I'm second in the YouTube league. I'm second in my tennis club.
You've actually gone down in the Thogden league. How can you do this well and go down?
Anyone with Stones has just leaped ahead.
Right. I see.
I'm still top 200. And our league is 40,000.
Yeah. The difference between you and me, Dad, is Stones. That's literally it. Like. I sold Justin and I got Stones, you could say, as the replacement. But, the points difference is about, 13 points? Yeah. And that's the 13 points that really differs between you and me on the point system, really.
Yeah.
But your whole defence did well, so it's not really a big deal.
I'm very pleased.
Your midfield was pretty quiet in terms of...
Yeah, but De Bruyne was decent. Antonio was good.
And De Bruyne will definitely do well in that Villa home game. Yeah. Thanks for all donations, by the way. Let's quickly go back and shout out the donators. And we got a big donation from Connery. For the £20 Ocon Corey, that's it. Thanks for the £20 donation. You're a legend, mate. Really appreciate all the donations, man. You're a legend. TDL, he says, big up yourself. Thank you so much. That is the new top donation, by the way, for all you out there. We've got over 2,000 you in here. Let's get into the lineups.
Let's do that.
Let's pass straight into it. Guys, give us your score predictions. Let us know what you reckon is going to happen today. Let's get right into it with the lineups. This is how Thogdad's doing. Let's go over to Sofa Score, the Arsenal-Newcastle game. That's me and Thogdad, looking at the different stuff. And Sofa Score today. What do you reckon?
Well, today, goodness. I'm I've been chatting to a lot of Newcastle fans on DMs there or on Instagram, and there was one lad, and I forget his name, and if I'd remember it, I'd give him a shout out.
Yeah.
I got the longest DM in the history of DMs on Instagram from this Newcastle fan, because I'd said, can't blame Steve Bruce because he's not been backed by... And this guy gave me an essay, a PhD, in why Steve Bruce must go and why he has got the resources available to him.
Oh my God,
oh my goodness,
has gone and donated £50. What a legend!
Whoa.
I did not expect that.
Wow, thank you so much. You are a legend. And that
thank you
money
so much.
will be invested in our studio to make things better. Thank you so much.
That means the world. What a guy. What a guy. That is the new top donor by far.
He's a moderator.
Of course, let's make him a moderator now.
Right now, yeah.
When people donate numbers like that, we have to make you guys the moderators of the stream because we just appreciate you so much.
Yeah,
so,
that is amazing.
Ocon Corrie, thank you so much. Add moderator, welcome to the moderating team.
Yeah. So Theo, today I want us to talk a lot about Newcastle, about the club, about what's wrong, about what should be done, because we don't watch Newcastle very often, and we owe them. They're a massive club in terms of the support and the passion.
Well, we can watch them now.
We will watch them now. Let's talk about them.
Let's talk about them. Average age, slightly over Arsenal, but Arsenal, they both got their youth, they both got their older players. It's what you need in the Premier League to balance it out, really.
Yes.
In goal for Newcastle, young for a goalkeeper, I would say. Carl Darlow, he's been, well, I say young, I didn't even know his age. He's 30 years old.
He's 30, yeah.
Again, that's probably just standard for a goalkeeper. Overall, it's not even old for a goalkeeper because they can go till like they're 35,
Yeah, well, I tell you what, he's proved that he's been a really good backup goalkeeper this season.
Maybe earns a backup for England at the Euros.
Look, the thing is, he's 30 years old. He came from Nottingham Forest, didn't he? 7 years ago for £4 million. And my goodness, he's kept Dubravka out of the team the last couple of weeks.
Crazy.
He's been a great keeper, and he's had a lot to do. That's the thing.
You can't drop Darlow on the form he's on.
How can you do that?
Goalkeeper position is not the problem for Newcastle.
Yeah.
And it's similar to what Arsenal had.
Yeah.
Arsenal last year had the Emi Martinez, Bernd Leno problem.
Yeah.
And Newcastle have the problem. It's a nice problem to have when you've got two good goalkeepers. Dubravka's unbelievable and would be first choice, but Darlow's undroppable.
Absolutely, Theo. Absolutely. So
that's
full marks to him for taking his chance this season.
So Darlow, a player that we have to respect for continuing to get in the team, even when Dubravka's back. Now, the two centre-backs from Newcastle, we'll start with Kieran Clark. Kieran Clark, you think he's decent?
He was actually born in Harrow, Theo, which is around here, but he's a Republic of Ireland international with 34 caps. Came from Aston Villa 5 years ago for £5 million. So an experienced international. He's done all right. It's been a difficult season for Newcastle, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has.
He's had a lot to do, but he's been, by all accounts, he's been all right.
Yeah.
And certainly the SOFA scores testify to that, don't they, Theo?
Absolutely. And, if you look at the SOFA scores, he's been decent, nothing special, but not, getting quite high sixes and low sevens, end of the world. Good game against Liverpool and Sheffield United, good to see. His centre-back partner today is Jamal Lascelles. Again, mixed kind of review on his recent SOFA score ratings. Obviously playing the right centre-back role. He's played 8 games this season, did well in the EFL Cup game against Morecambe, but so does everyone. They won 7-0.
Yeah.
How do you think they'll do today, Dad?
Well, this lad is a former England youth international. He came from Nottingham Forest with Darlow, actually, 7 years ago for £4 million. He's probably tripled in value. He's been a good servant, actually.
Yeah.
I've always liked this player. I've had him in my fantasy team in the past.
Okay.
Now, in the past, Newcastle have been a very good defensive team.
He's made it through the ranks, hasn't he, Jamal Lascelles?
He has.
Stevenage, Forest, Newcastle, Forest, decent.
Good for him, yeah.
Good for him, exactly. And then if we go into the rest of the lineup, the left back today, Jamal Lewis, back from having COVID, apparently was affected pretty bad from it.
Yeah.
And in general, the Newcastle team apparently have been seriously affected by COVID in terms of, they got it, they recovered, but physically, they're still tired from it, and that's a problem.
Yes. Yeah, now this is another lad that I like, and I liked him last season, Theo, when he was at Norwich. Now, again, it was a difficult season last season at Norwich as a defender. A difficult season this season for Newcastle. Now, this lad is a Northern Ireland international. He's played 12 times for them. He cost £15 million, which is pricey. But I've always liked him. I always thought he was comfortable on the ball.
Yeah.
But obviously, poor lad. I feel sorry for him. He's been in teams that shed a lot of goals.
Yeah. Emil Kraft on the other side. What do you think of this guy?
This is a lad I've seen less of, to be quite honest. He came from Amiens for £5 million.
Only started 3 games.
Yes, he's only played 4 games.
Bologna, Amiens, Newcastle. So he's been around the big leagues, but
he's a
never
Swedish international, Theo.
Yeah.
So he's a recognised international. He's played for his country 24 times.
Decent.
So, I've not seen much of him. That's all I can say, really.
There we go. Now, the midfield, start with the centre midfielders. They include Jonjo Shelvey and Matthew Longstaff. We'll start with Shelvey. Do you think he's a good player?
Do you know, he's one of these players that I've always liked. He's a player, so like some Newcastle fans might disagree with me now this season, but he's got, on his day, an incredible ping.
Yeah,
That's
what
I know. He's got the most amazing balls that he plays from these 50-yard passes that he puts onto a sixpence.
Definitely, yeah.
And I've always liked this guy. I liked him when he was at Liverpool. He's been at Swansea. He's been at Charlton. He cost 14 million quid. He's played 6 times for England. But on his day, he's great, but he has off days.
Yeah. Well, his Sofa scores went on a good run until the Leicester 2-1 loss, where he got 6.4. But in that games before that, all over 7. Really impressive.
Yes.
So he clearly could do it at Premier League level. There was glimpses of, real quality that we saw when he was at Liverpool, Swansea, and even Newcastle. We've seen him play so well. He can control the game. He's got unbelievable, playmaking ability. He's not the quickest off the go, but he makes up for it with his, with his positioning and knowing where to be.
Yeah, I mean, in the past, Theo, I've been in the Shelvey for England brigade.
Really?
A few years back.
Probably not anymore.
Not anymore, no. But look at the Sofa scores. Look at 4 of the last 5 games. He's put in a really good shift. And he's been, well regarded by the experts.
Definitely. Then the other centre mid next to him is Matthew Longstaff today, 20 years old. Recently not been great. I think it's fair to say that Newcastle fans haven't been the biggest of fans of them from the way he's been playing lately. You look at his Sofa scores, it's mid-6s, it's not great. He's not the player he was when he had that incredible game over United and they wanted to pay crazy money for him. They're probably looking back thinking, why didn't we sell him for that crazy amount of money,
Yeah. Well, what's it? Obviously, the brother, the Sean Longstaff, is 2 years older. I think, wasn't it Sean Longstaff that was the crazy money?
That was the one. That was Sean Longstaff.
Now, Matthew Longstaff is the younger brother.
I was getting confused between the two there.
And it's so easy to, and I do as well. I think he's played 4 times this season. Now, a lot of Newcastle fans have written to me and said, look, Sean Longstaff looked like the real deal, the brother, a couple of years ago. But now, this season, he can't hit a bar goal with a banjo.
Sean Longstaff recently not been great. 23 years old. And it's the one that United really wanted. After he scored that banger against United, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
And that's probably why Bruce has seen the same thing in starting Matthew Longstaff instead of him.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I feel for that. He's a young lad. So, look, he's 20 years old. He was England Youth International. I hope he comes through for his sake.
Do you like Matthew Longstaff, though? He's only had 3 starts this season, so
he has.
They're giving him a go.
Look, we've not seen much of him either, to be quite honest. So I'm going to enjoy tonight. Let's hope he can perform.
Yeah, 100%. Now, the winger, I don't know if he's playing winger. It's a very weird one. Joe Linton.
Yeah.
Left mid.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, of course, this lad became a bit of a meme last year, didn't he, Theo?
Yeah.
He came in 2019 from Hoffenheim for 40 million quid. Now, he's a Brazilian youth international, but he just couldn't score goals, could he, last season? He probably got 2 or 3 all season. This season, he's been playing a slightly different position. He's been on the field 15 times, 1 goal, 2 contributions. A lot of Newcastle fans have said, look, his work rate's pretty good.
Yeah.
So I think he's grown on some people. But,
definitely.
He's still got a lot to prove.
No, for sure. And he went on a little bit of run of contributions. He had 2 goals there. I'm sure he got 2 contributions here. Since then, yes, I agree, Dad. Like, he's not done much in a run of games. Not been great in that Arsenal 2-0 loss in added time. They played this exact fixture only a few days ago, and it went 0-0 full time. And at extra time, it ended 2-0. So, not exactly a goal crazy game when it was played the other day.
Yeah.
So hopefully it won't be a 0-0 in 90 minutes in this one too. But coming into it, do you think Joe Linton could potentially score today? Or are we on the vodka shots if he does?
Well, do you know what? I mean, which vodka shots are we doing? Are we doing a vote Joe Linton one, or are we doing an Andy Carroll? Or
both.
Okay,
just for the fans. I mean, realistically, the last time this played, it was a 0-0.
Yeah.
Newcastle are very unlikely to score. They've been in terrible form.
Yeah.
If Joe Linton or Andy Carroll seriously score.
They've got to score.
Yeah. One of the two.
Okay, so a Joe Linton goal.
Or an Andy Carroll.
Andy Carroll goal, vodka shot.
Right.
Okay, right.
That's the plan. That's the plan. So comment down below if you're looking forward to us here having a vodka shot if one of them two scores. We're going to be a little bit worried every time they're on the ball. But I tell you what, Almiron's on the right mid today. He's back in. The Paraguayan right winger. What do you think of him? He's got pace on him. He can maybe show some threat today.
This lad cost 22 million quid from Atlanta United in the United States. Like you said, he's a Paraguayan international. 26 caps. Now, this guy is very talented. He's got the raw talent. But really, I'm not sure he's been delivering this season. I think he's been very, very poor in recent weeks.
You reckon?
1 goal, 1 assist. That's not good enough for someone with his natural talent.
Well, we'll see what he can do today. Maybe he can change that record and get a contribution. One man that definitely can, but not being on the best of recent form is Calum Wilson.
Well, you say that, but this season, Theo, 8 goals and 3 assists.
Yeah, but on recent form.
Yeah, but Theo, in a really poor Newcastle team.
He's wasted 4 games without doing anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't just blame him because
definitely.
I don't think he's got much service.
But if Newcastle scored today, it's most likely to be him.
Yeah, look, buying him from Bournemouth for 20 million quid was a masterstroke. And we said this before a ball was kicked this season. It was, Mike Ashley got that one right. And he is capable of scoring goals. I'm not doing the vodka shot challenge with him because he's a proven Premier League goal scorer. He'll get a goal every 3rd game. This season he'll get, 15, 16 goals.
Okay, very interesting. Andy Carroll. If he scores today, we're drinking a vodka shot. He's left-footed. He scored in the last game in the Premier League. Well, he didn't score in the Sheffield United 1-0 loss because they didn't score. But the last game, when they lost 2-1 to Leicester, Newcastle, the goal came from Andy Carroll. Maybe that's a sign of more to come. He's injured a lot, but when he's fit, you might as well make the most out of him, right?
Yeah, look, I look forward to reading his autobiography one day because he's had an interesting career, hasn't he?
Definitely.
Some big money moves. He's been at, like I said, Newcastle, Liverpool, West Ham, and now at Newcastle again. He's a talented player who's good in the air. He's a tall lad, isn't he, Theo?
He is, yeah.
And he's a proven striker. But having said all that, he's only scored 54 Premier League goals in a decade.
Crazy. 41 million in 2011. That's like the worth of 100 million now.
That was the mad day.
Crazy. Absolutely nuts. That's the Newcastle team. Let's get through this Arsenal team, starting with Leno. Decent goalie on his day, isn't he?
Decent keeper, Theo. Yes. He's got 6 clean sheets this season. One of the best in the league.
Yeah. Now, the 2 centre-backs for Arsenal, interestingly, they've gone with David Luiz.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Well, a little bit of rotation. He's a capable lad. I suppose they've looked at the opposition and thought would put the younger Rob Holding and the older head David Luiz, and I'm fine with that.
I like David Luiz, and you look at Arsenal's recent form; it's been very good. I know they got the 0-0 draw against Palace, but apart from that, it's been solid. Rob Holding next to him. I think he's a decent defender. They haven't conceded much, so you can't really blame the defenders, can you?
No, he's just signed a new contract, and that's a good thing for Arsenal. He's a very capable centre back.
And how good has this guy been when he's played? I mean, he was rested in the last game in their 0-0 against Palace. But he had an 8.7 rating in his last game in West Brom. He was unbelievable. Got like 2 goals and an assist or something crazy like that. I think he's brilliant.
I think he's a very good player, Theo, and I think he's going to get better. I think he's going to have more goal contributions in the future.
Yeah.
Special player, yeah.
For sure. And then the right back today, they've not gone with Bellerin. They've gone with Cedric. Southampton fans will know the name. Arsenal fans will know the name. Do you think that was the right choice?
Very interesting,
rotation.
This one. Now, he is a Portuguese international, but he's only played once this season. So I'm worried that he's not match fit.
Well, I mean, they're clearly trying new things instead of Bellerin. And you know what? Give him a shot. He plays internationally for Portugal, so why not? Now, the 2 holding mids for Arsenal, Thomas Partey is back. What do you think about that?
Well, they paid 45 million quid for him, so they want him on the pitch. He came from Atletico Madrid. He's a Ghanaian international, and he scores a goal every 3rd game for Ghana, actually.
He does.
And a very hard-working, very capable player.
4 starts, a 5th here today. Granit Xhaka. What do you think of him?
Granit Xhaka. I mean, he's Mr. Reliable, isn't he, Theo? He's a lad who's played for Switzerland 85 times, cost 40 million quid for a Borussia Mönchengladbach 5 years ago.
Second time lucky.
Yeah, exactly. He won't let them down.
He won't. You know what? It's a funny one with Xhaka. Sometimes he's not the greatest of players, but, I still look back to that free kick he scored against Chelsea that turned all Arsenal's form. Since then, they've got 4 wins and 1 draw. Now, the front 4 for Arsenal, Aubameyang, Lacazette, Smith Rowe and Saka. It's the usual front 4.
Yeah.
Since this has been the 4 in the line, they seem to not lose. They find goals, more goals they were scoring than before.
I think that is a very exciting lineup, and the game's just got underway here. Now, of course, Lacazette, he's got 7 goals in 15 games. He's the most exciting of the bunch this year. Saka's coming through, Smith Rowe's coming through, and Aubameyang just needs a goal, doesn't he?
Lacazette had a great game against West Brom, and I will turn it on in a second. 6.6 against Palace. In 11 games, he's got 7 goals this season. You brought him in for that Palace 0-0. In your fantasy.
I know, I did.
Unlucky about that.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, what are you going to do about it? Now, he's the striker today, but the men creating for him, hopefully. We don't know because it's Aubameyang. But Aubameyang is playing either left wing or right wing today. And here Arsenal come.
In fact,
there might be a chance
if this ball goes to the back post.
Headed on, headed away. There we go. Do you think Aubameyang could score today? Newcastle at home, this is a fixture he'd usually love, you know?
Well, look, for 2 seasons he's been an exceptional player, but here come Newcastle.
Almiron, good pace from Almiron there.
He's got Calum Wilson with him.
He's going to whip the ball in.
Oh, it's a poor
terrible ball. But Aubameyang, can he score today, Dad?
This would be an ideal game for Aubameyang to score. My worry, Theo, today is that it's going to be very low scoring.
Seriously.
I hope I'm wrong. We've just seen some stinkers with Arsenal this season, haven't we?
Absolutely.
We've seen some horrible games.
Absolutely.
0-0 last time at Crystal Palace. And my worry is this might be a sort of a 1-0.
Yeah.
And then it's like, toss a coin a couple of times. Will it be Aubameyang, Lacazette, Smith Rowe, Saka? There are some goal scorers there.
Yeah.
Maybe Tierney will come forward and bag one, So
who knows?
So I think it'll be a low scoring game, but this lad needs a goal. Now, he's not become a bad player overnight, has he?
No, he hasn't.
So I think once he scores, he might go on a run of scoring 3 or 4 in 5 games.
Now, one man who's been shining is this lad, Emil Smith Rowe, the 20-year-old. I've been really impressed with his performances. He had 4 starts, 2 assists. I think he's had, pretty much every game he plays, whether it's the Cup, Europa League or anything, he always finds a contribution from somewhere. Got a goal in the FA Cup win as well. I like the look of him.
Yeah, I'm delighted for him because previously, he was at Leipzig on loan, he was at Huddersfield on loan. Now he's wearing the red and white of Arsenal.
And he's impressive.
He must be a very proud lad, yes.
Some Arsenal fans call him the De Bruyne of the Reds team, the Arsenal team that is. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what's to come of him today. I think he's a real baller with lots of potential. And Bukayo Saka finally. What do you say about this guy? 19 years old, some great sofa scores recently. He's really been performing, especially down that left wing. You can see how much of a threat he is. 3 goals, 1 assist, and all 3 of contributions have come recently. Yeah. It's his recent form that's been impressing, hasn't it, Dad?
Yeah, he's getting better and better. He's 19 years old, and he's a real prospect. He's one for the future.
So yeah, there we go. Kickoff has started. Newcastle on the ball now. This is how the standings are looking. Arsenal is still down there, really, in 11th. Not really down there, it's kind of mid-table.
Yeah.
Newcastle are in 15th. Are they forced into a relegation scrap if they don't start picking up points?
That's a good question, Theo. I think the answer is yes. Well, I mean, look, if you're getting 2 points from every 5 games, and if you don't come out of that, you're going to be pulled into a scrap. Yeah. Now, obviously, they're only 3 points from Brighton. They're only 4 points from Burnley. So, by definition, they are almost in a relegation scrap.
It's interesting, isn't it?
But I think they'll be all right.
You think they'll be all right?
Yes.
That's how things are looking. Guys, thank you to everybody who's in the screen. Thanks for the £50 donation we had earlier as well. We've got 2.5k of you in here in the stream. And we're giving away £40 today. If you like, subscribe, and comment down below your full-time prediction. So there we go. Looking forward to it. Arsenal are doomed. They are nothing but a top 15 club now. Just another Crystal Palace. Very harsh words from someone in the comments. Do you think they've got any sense there?
Arsenal are probably looking at somewhere between 8th and 10th this season. Yeah, which is not good enough. It's not good enough. They spent £500 million on this team. They should be going for European football. But the way it's gone. Having said that, Theo, last 4 games. 10 points.
Yeah.
So results-wise, points-wise...
This is what I'm saying, Dad. Can they bounce it back? Can they make European football? Are they still in contention for that?
Can they? Yes. Yes, they can. Will they? I don't think they will.
Thogdad, that's harsh, though.
Yeah.
Europa League isn't far off.
It isn't. But then there's a lot of good teams up there, Theo.
Yeah.
You look at Southamptons and the Leicesters of this world... and obviously Tottenham's and the big 3, Man United, Liverpool's.
Yeah.
Who have I missed out?
You
missed out Chelsea.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of names there. West Ham, who really fancy some European football.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm thinking about this game? Tierney, he's got enough class in him to find a goal. I mean, in the Palace 0-0, I reckon Arsenal would have won that game 1-0 if Tierney was on the pitch, because every time he plays, he creates enough for the likes of Saka, Smith Rowe, Aubameyang and Lacazette, one of them to put away a chance from him. Yeah. He's such a threat. He's their way through. I feel like with the quality they have on the pitch today, the 0-0 from Palace, they'll be thinking, we need to find a win today. We can't draw another game like that. I reckon they'll get it. This will be a 1-0 or 2-0 Arsenal. Yeah. So that's what I would recommend for you guys entering your score predictions in the comments. So that's all I say.
Absolutely. So if Ashley from Kilburn is in the stream, I think a bet on a 1-0 Arsenal.
Exactly.
might be a good bet. Now, Theo, are you drinking tea there?
I am. It's not good enough. We need a beer, really.
Yeah.
But Joe Smith, thanks for £2, mate. Really appreciate it. And the £5 donation from the Teenage Aspie. Another match day must mean another donation.
Teenage Aspie, what a legend.
The TDL is growing stronger by the day. Big up, you lads. Cheers, mate. Really appreciate it. We had really good success on our stream yesterday, and it meant a lot that you guys joined in. We had over 350,000 of you in here.
Oh, that was amazing.
It was incredible.
Yeah,
and we got nearly 3,000 of you in here for potentially a 0-0. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. Can't believe he missed out Man City. It is what it is. We were very tired after, starting a stream an hour early and, really getting it out there. But I tell you what, City, how do you think they played against, what was it, Palace, was it? 3-0?
4-0, wasn't it?
4-0.
Yeah.
Was it 4-0?
It was absolutely job done. It really was. I thought Kevin De Bruyne was excellent. Of course,
what City do?
The story was all about, of course, John Stones.
Yeah.
Great goal from Sterling at the end, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Absolutely job done, really, throughout the team. And it's ominous. I'm just talking to a Tottenham fan friend of mine, Mike, and I just used the word ominous about Man City. The way they've slowly sneaked up with 1-0 wins here and there.
Definitely.
And suddenly they're bashing out a 4-0 win. It's like, crazy, here we go, lads. We are... Oh, that's craft, isn't it?
That's a terrible ball from Kraft there.
Yeah.
Completely off target. The fans would be like booing right now if they're on the ground. The stream, let's go 2K likes. Yes, guys. How many likes are we on?
Oh,
let us
Irish
smash
Mick.
The likes. Let's get it done. Did you see the email I sent you about the Super 6 League, as I don't do social media? Send me an email. Just message Thogdad. That's the best way to do it. I haven't seen it yet, Irish Mick, but we'll sort it out. Message Thogdad on Instagram. That's the best way
or
to
email Theo.
Well, you don't have my email. There's an email in the description on this one, though.
Yeah.
Hi, lads, up the TDL. Cheers, Sammy. You are awesome. Thank you, David. Let's go. Andy C. Yeah, big up yourselves. Right, here come Arsenal. Granit Xhaka. Playing it over to Aubameyang. Intercepted well by Kraft. Made up for his bad cross there. That wasn't terrible. Now,
Almiron stealing some yards.
Loads of pace here. Could we see a goal from Newcastle early on here? A ball whipped in.
I'd love it, Theo.
Thomas Partey intercepts it and gets it out to Aubameyang. Now, Aubameyang has space to run here. Loads of space up the left. Kraft is nowhere to be seen. Jamal Lascelles.
Aubameyang.
Can he take on his man? Hit it. I don't know. It looks bad from him.
Aubameyang.
Where's the confidence?
No confidence.
No confidence at all.
Terrible chance to shoot.
He put it on his left foot. I don't know why he's forcing it on his weak foot as well. He could have put that on his right and banged it top right corner. He runs down the left. He does well. Lascelles is like looking up for the competition. Oh, mate. He just doesn't look natural at the moment. He doesn't. He's playing with
lacking in
no confidence, no knack about him. The Aubameyang of a goal per game of last year is nowhere to be seen,
And Joe Smith, if you want a full explanation of why Steve Bruce should go and watch the video HITC James did recently on HITC Sport.
He's a Newcastle fan.
Yeah.
Do you not believe Steve Bruce is the one, Dad?
Well,
what's your situation?
Look,
good hold-up play from Andy Carroll. Oh, Rob Holding with a massive tackle on Almiron.
Strong.
And he tells him to fuck off.
Get up, mate.
Oh, Rob Holding proper
like, get up, pal.
Bolton lad. Clamps the Paraguayan winger and tells him to fuck off like that. And it literally was on Sky.
He said get up. Thing.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Do you want me to go back? You can make your own judgment.
No need.
Thogdad, you can make your own judgment, alright? You can make your own judgment. You can make your own judgment. You can make your own judgment. What do you reckon he said? Yeah, exactly, Dan.
Something off.
Yeah, something off, that's for sure. Right. We have this new back part. We can flick back on our Sky remote. So when Thogdad tries to be a mug, I can make sure he knows he's a mug by saying I'm right, and I got that one right. Anyway,
is it time for a beer?
It's time for a beer.
Shall I go and get them?
Yeah, go get the beers. Okay, you go do a beer run. How are you all doing? Will you be streaming Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier? Yes, I am going to be streaming that wrestling. I love the wrestling fights. You guys love it. You all stay up for it. And yeah, I'm going to be streaming that. So if you want to be there for the stream of Dustin Poirier versus McGregor, we'll see you there. Simple as that. Should be a good one. Get pissed. Yeah, we're going to be on the beers. Hopefully not too many. It can get a bit nutty sometimes, but it is what it is. Thomas Partey slipping the ball into Saka. Xhaka gets the ball. Plays it out to the left side. Kieran Tierney whips one in, but Kraft has his head there and does well in fairness to him. I'll give it to him. And, I think Kraft... Is that Longstaff or Kraft has gone down? I think it's Kraft, number 17 for Newcastle, gone down. Just got hit in the face as the cross came in from Kieran Tierney. It might have hit his hand. But he's claiming like it hit his head. I don't really know what he's on the floor for. Yeah. Don't know why he's... Oh, maybe it was in his chest, that's why. Hit him in the chest and it might have winded him. That's why he's put his arms out. Thogdad, that's not a Corona beer. What's that? Thogdad, what you got there?
Hey. Just for you Newcastle fans, I've been for an hour walk to find this up in Belsize Park at Budgeon's. Newcastle Brown Ale.
You found a Newcastle Brown Ale in London?
Newcastle Brown Ale. And you've never tried a brown ale, have you, Theo?
I'm not massively keen to try it. No, actually, if you Newcastle fans, I'll try it. I'm looking forward to it. Well, am I? I'm not too sure. What does it taste like? A Guinness?
Try it, Theo. Try it.
Why are you giving me that much?
Now, what the thing is about Newcastle Brown Ale, I used to drink this in the pubs in Durham with the lads, with the miners, the ex-miners. Wait, we'll try it together.
What do you mean the ex-miners?
Yeah, because in Durham, this is like a former mining area.
It smells...
So some of the old boys, told me that actually you should not serve it in a pint glass. You should serve it in a smaller glass. So in a half glass or a glass this size.
All right. Very interesting. So we've got a pint of...
So hopefully this will bring some good luck to Newcastle. So to all our friends...
If Newcastle score, I think it's in fairness to say it's because of the Newcastle
Brown Ale.
Finish it off so this is the proper...
Bottle of brown.
Proper Newcastle beer. Will N.E. will be proud of us. True Geordie. Someone send a photo. Someone screenshot this and send it to me so I can send a photo to True Geordie.
Yeah.
They'll love that. I'm gonna get a photo of it.
All right. Yeah.
We're gonna do a little. Should we do a little take?
Yeah. Do a little
Insta.
Well. Yeah. Okay.
Do a little.
All right. So do it for Insta as well.
There we go. Got a little photo.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Got a little photo of the beer to send to the Geordie. Let's give it a go.
Thogdad beer review. Newcastle Brown Ale.
Here we go. Cheers.
Cheers, Theo.
That's alright, that.
It reminds me, I'd say it reminds me of my college days. Because I used to drink 5 bottles of this.
It's quite sweet.
Back in my day. Yeah, it is. Sort of got, how do you describe it? How do you describe the flavours?
It's quite nice. I mean, when I looked at the beer, I didn't think it was going to be like that.
Yeah. I'm giving that 8.0.
That's a weird, I mean, that's different to anything I've ever tried. It's like a sweet ale.
Yeah.
Why is it that sweet? I thought it'd be like a Guinness and I wanted to throw it away, but actually it's really nice.
Yeah. I wish I could tell it. I'm going to read it out. Let me
read it out. It says, I picked up on something. Newcastle Brown Ale is affectionately known as dog by those in the know. I'm ganning to see a man about a dog, and I'm taking the dog for a walk.
Yeah.
We're often used by Geordie men as an excuse for visiting their local to sample their beloved tipple.
Yeah.
So basically, they're like, I'm going for a walk with a dog. But really, they're going down the local to drink some of these Newcastle Brown Ales.
Yeah.
That's on the back of the beer. That's unreal. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Oh, my goodness.
David Luiz with a header there, but clearly not a good enough connection on it because it bounced to the back post and now Newcastle will get the ball clear. I like this.
Do you?
I'm a fan of this.
That is brilliant there because I was a bit worried because it's a heavier. It's like
it's
a brown ale. I nearly said it's a bitter. It's not. It's a brown ale.
It tastes good.
That is a genre of beer.
It tastes good.
It does. Yeah.
I'm a fan.
I tell you, once you've had 5 bottles of these, honestly, you are not.
Really?
Yeah. It's different to being drunk. If you drink 5 beers, it's one thing. If you drink 5 brown ales,
why is that different? Because the percentage is about the same.
I don't know. It's something. Yeah. It's 4.7%.
Maybe it's the sweetness as well. I mean, maybe
thing.
Yeah. Interesting. Anyway, Arsenal have a chance here. Saka puts on his right foot, shoots. Aubameyang has missed an open goal.
Aubameyang.
Oh my God.
Aubameyang.
Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang proving again why he's not the best Pierre in North London. He's missed a sitter.
From 3 or 4 yards, he hits the bar. That was a tap in from the left. Oh, Darlow
has just missed the ball. This is a game of mistakes. I mean, quite frankly, both these teams haven't been the best this season.
Great work, Smith Rowe to Saka.
Saka does so well. It's a great save from Darlow, and Aubameyang misses an open goal.
It's a tap in from the left side.
That save from Darlow is brilliant, Dad. The feet save.
I mean,
but the miss from Aubameyang
is terrible.
It's embarrassing. Honestly, that is.
And Arteta's got his head in his hand.
He hits it on his left foot, and clearly he's not knocked in. Terrible. He's looking into the skies. It reminds me of when they put the zoom-in camera on Timo Werner after missing a one-on-one, which we've seen so many times on the stream.
Yeah.
How did he miss? Aubameyang and Timo Werner, good on FIFA, crap in real life this season. Saka crosses the ball in and cleared away by the front man, Jonjo Shelby's there.
Wow, so that should be 1-0. Aubameyang, what do you have to do to score?
You have to hit the target first of all, Dad, and then maybe put it in a corner. But you didn't even have to put it in a corner.
It starts with confidence. It starts with the mentality.
Well, Dad,
this will be a goal.
We were commenting just before on Aubameyang when he got the run on the left side, and the way he was running, it was like he didn't want to take on the player. He didn't want to put it on his right foot. Why wouldn't you want to put it on your strong foot? Why do you want to force it out to a corner on your left?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I know.
You're Aubameyang. This is meant to be a striker that scores a goal a game for every club he's played for. Saint Etienne, Dortmund, Arsenal before this season. What is happening this year? And by the way, guys, let's smash 461,000 subscribers today. Like and subscribe to win yourself £42 today. But not only that, get your comments score prediction for the full-time score in the comments. Aubameyang on the ball. Again, he puts it in. Terrible. Weird ball. It's like his Sunday league. I don't know.
Just a really poor cross.
And he was offside. Saka's complaining about it.
Yeah.
Saka's surprised because he's been offside several times so far today. Thinks he was on that time.
Wow. Let's see that again.
I like this drink, Dad.
Good.
You pulled it out of the bag. I'll give you that. You got a big one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Aubameyang puts it in.
Big beer.
Oh, Thogdad, yeah. I mean, don't take that the wrong end. I mean, that would just be weird for me to say that. Anyway, Newcastle on the ball. Joe Linton goes for a bit of skill there. Gets a little throw in fact. Carroll just scored off a corner. Yeah, very funny. We're watching the game, you mug. Throw into Newcastle to come in the 18th minute here. We have one of the long stuff. Right? Which one is it that's playing? Not Matty or Sean?
Matty is playing today.
So he's the younger one?
Yes.
Okay.
20 years old. The brother, I think, is 23 from memory.
Definitely. Arsenal fans are saying sub off him and bring on Martinelli. What do you think about that? I think Martinelli deserves a shout. Is he on the bench today?
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see if Martinelli's on the bench. He must be, right? I mean, quite frankly, someone wouldn't be commenting it if he wasn't on the bench. Arsenal they've got Martinelli on the bench.
Yeah.
I like Martinelli. I think he's an absolute baller. Yeah, I think on his day, the 19-year-old can be a serious threat.
Yes.
He's only played 3 games, 2 starts this season.
Yeah.
And he hasn't played in the last 2. He's been benched for the West Brom game and Newcastle. And he didn't even play in the Palace game. He wasn't even on the bench. And it's a shame because I think he's a really good footballer. Maybe there's some sort of injury situation going on with him.
Yeah.
Either way, would be nice to see him play some more.
Here comes Saka.
Switches it, but Almiron intercepts it and trucks back. Xhaka with the high foot. Newcastle players shift their head over to the ref, but the ref says play on.
Xhaka.
Party. They need Party to be a creator today. It's what Arsenal's lacked. They need a powerhouse in the midfield, don't they, Dad?
Yes.
Good. I like Thomas Partey. I think he's a good player.
Yeah. Tierney gets to the byline there, crosses it in, and Kraft intercepts, and it is a corner. And Tierney is leaving it alone. I think Smith Rowe's going to go over him.
Dad, someone's asking for your help on the comments. Should I sell Salah for De Bruyne? Asked Rayham.
Ooh.
Coming up with the next few weeks, I would say yes. I think if you look at the games coming up, I would rather have De Bruyne than Salah.
Right,
in my opinion.
Interesting.
Alvin Blocks, the verified man, somehow is in the comments. No Thogdad, no Party. I see we did that. He spelled Party like Thomas Partey.
Yeah.
He's a clever guy, the old Alvin Blocks. Right, Arsenal have a chance here. Kieran Tierney slips into Saka, intercepted by Jonjo Shelvey. The ball is out. Yeah. Adam, thanks for £2. The fact people said Aubameyang's better than Kane, so true. In my friend group back in their day, people used to say Aubameyang's better than Kane. It's not even a question anymore.
No.
It's not even a thought anymore. How have people even put them in the same boat in the past?
Same bracket. No, you can't do that. I mean, Harry Kane is just miles away. I think the best player in the Premiership this season.
You think he's the best striker in the world?
I do.
You think he's better than Lewandowski?
Because he's more than a striker. That's the thing. I was talking earlier, like I said to my mate who's a Spurs fan, and he said, look, Lewandowski's scoring 40 goals a season. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Number 1, it's in the Bundesliga. Number 2, he's not clearing balls off his line.
Right.
He's not defending like Harry Kane does.
Yeah, so true.
He's not assisting as much.
No,
Thomas Muller is assisting.
But what they would argue is in the Champions League, Lewandowski's scoring a lot as well.
Yeah.
And that is argued the best league in the world because you have all the top teams.
Understood. It is at the end, it doesn't. The UCL is not the best league in the world early on, is it?
If you're comparing to Kane, where's Lewandowski's golden boot?
Lewandowski's
golden boot in terms of for instance international competition.
Right.
Harry Kane's got a golden boot in the World Cup.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Okay, Poland, realistically, are they going to go all the way and have as many games in the cup? Probably not as much as England. But where is Lewandowski's golden boot in terms
of World Cup?
At a World Cup or Euros?
He's Polish, I suppose, and I suppose, Kane was... No, look, I'm not doing Harry Kane down at all. He got the golden boot. He was England captain. We got to the last 4. But it is a bit random, isn't it? It's 7 games of football, isn't it?
David Luiz heads it on. This is a chance for Arsenal here. Xhaka takes it down. Back to Partey. Kieran Tierney. He's looking for that ball. Holds it up nicely. Kieran Tierney's been playing a main role in their attacking. You know, the way they go forward. Going down the left is such a vital way of them breaking through the team so far.
Well, he's only become a regular in the first team this year. We forget that, don't we?
I know, it's crazy. Ron Walker, thanks for £2. Can't believe Thogdad blocked me on Insta. That's Thogdad, do you recall blocking Ron?
I can't. I had a sort of a mass blocking. Anyone with fake names or no photo.
Oh, really?
Because so you get randoms on Insta.
Yeah.
Who,
Partey with a long shot and it's over, set up by Saka.
So if you've got like a random name, or if you just a fake name or a no photo, I think I'd block. But I wouldn't block you. I would just unfriend or unfollow.
Right. I think you said block.
If I've blocked someone, it's because they've been insulting. So
wow.
I don't know what you said.
Hold him back.
Yeah.
Hold him back.
No, if someone insults you on social media, I block.
Yeah.
Why would you take that?
If
you were at a party and someone insulted you, you'd walk away.
No,
you wouldn't stay there.
Catch her with the left.
You wouldn't stay there and take a second.
With the left, maybe with the right.
Well, yeah.
I know what you said, Partey, because we talk about Thomas Partey.
Yeah.
It's on your mind, isn't it? It's a psychological thing. Right, long ball up to Calum Wilson. Xhaka with a tackle there. High foot, left, right and centre, but the ref says play on. I think this right likes to play on, really. Yeah. Now Arsenal will go. They get the ball. Emil Smith-Rowe plays it, or tries to look for that left ball, but it is intercepted. But see what Smith-Rowe does now. He loses the ball, and the first thing he's thinking is, let's win this ball back. That is what you get from playing the youth.
Yeah.
They will give you so much energy.
Arsenal pressed very well there.
They did.
And that's what you have to do as a team.
That's why they won the ball back.
The final third of the pitch, you press, you lose the ball, you win it back straight away. Don't let them have it for more than a few seconds.
Absolutely. And Cedric plays it to Smith-Rowe. Smith-Rowe again, he's adapting this kind of attacking mid-roll. He's learning from the likes of Bruno. He's not just central. When there's space on the right or the left, he will shift out there to whip the ball in. He gets the ball on the right.
Is he playing without shin pads?
And he plays it into Saka. No, he keeps his socks really low on purpose.
All right, okay.
It's just the way he is. And Saka crosses one in. Nobody's there. He has really... he does the Grealish thing.
Yeah.
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 Now Newcastle will go. Almiron.
Oh, Almiron.
Wow. He's rapid. The Paraguayan. Running down the right
He's got Wilson with him.
He's got options. David Luiz is holding back. Plays it over to Andy
Carroll. Oh no.
Can already taste the vodka. Almiron shoots. It was looping, but it was over. That is a good
move from Newcastle.
Yeah.
Really good play there from Almiron. Superb the way he skips over. Who's that?
Partey.
Skips over Partey.
Yeah, he tries to slide in Partey, but
then this is a good pass to Andy Carroll. Good pass. Good movement from Wilson as well to pull a player away. Carroll to Almiron. Not a bad shot. Not a bad effort.
Not too bad, eh?
Shelby's like, you could have passed to me, but he's in an offside position, so I'm not sure why he's having a go. Smith-Rowe. Oh, that's a poor pass.
Yeah, he's trying the well, that was Cedric, wasn't it? Who played the pass? It was Cedric who played the pass. The right back. Anyway, David Luiz plays it out to Xhaka. I might be wrong.
Oh, maybe.
Anyway, Arsenal attacking again. Can they find a way through? 25th minute. We haven't seen the most incredible amount of action, but that is nice. Smith-Rowe to Lacazette.
Oh.
And the referee gives nothing. Lacazette was calling for a handball. Thomas Partey plays it to Aubameyang. What can Aubameyang do? He chips it up for himself. Lays off to Tierney. Oh. And it's a good block there from Kraft, the German right back.
Another block from Kraft.
Swedish or German?
Swedish.
Yeah, Swedish.
Amy, thank you again for the donation. Up the TDL and the Thogden Army.
Thank you, Amy. It means a lot, that. Always appreciate donations. We will always make you moderator. And shout your name out if you donate. Simple as that.
Yeah, Lacazette was complaining too much. I mean...
Really?
Let's look at this again. Ooh, it's not...
Very interesting.
Ooh.
Jamal Lewis. A man that's come back from getting COVID.
Yeah.
You know, he's been basically most of the Newcastle players have basically said they found it difficult to cope. Right. You know, they've all had COVID. They've been affected physically. Even after, when they've recovered, they're still affected by it. Anyway.
Right. There was a foul in the box. Calum Wilson was bundled over, and it is a free kick to Newcastle.
It is
in their own box.
And that's a breath of fresh air for Newcastle in the 26th minute here. Yeah, very interesting. Comment down below, guys, what your full-time scores. Remember, we are still giving away £42 today to one person that gets the score correct in the comments. And it could be you if you get it right. Obviously, we're only giving it to one, so you'll be in a random randomizer if you get it right.
Thoughts on the Messi red card there?
I haven't seen it. Should we watch it, Dad?
We could maybe watch it at half-time.
Yeah,
it was
guys, comment down below.
It was in the last minute.
I heard about it. It was in the last minute.
I didn't see it.
Watch it.
I just heard about it.
What do you think?
Here comes Almiron.
Oh my God!
Whoa!
Ooh, just John Joe Shelby pressing here.
Thread it through.
So we're just gonna have a quick look at this Messi red card because the game's not exactly a classic, is it?
It's not bad.
Well, it's not been a bad.
Here comes Smith Rowe. Oh, it's a good move here, Theo.
Here's the Messi red card. Oh,
Smith Rowe to the bot.
Aubameyang
over.
Aubameyang misses again.
Skies
that one was a tougher one. I'm not gonna say it's the end of the world. We're watching Messi here.
What was it for? Did it actually show what he did?
They've just shown the red card to Alba.
No.
And then watch what happens, Dad.
Yeah.
It's all kicking off.
Yeah.
We're just watching the Barcelona Atletico game.
So Messi was sent off.
And Messi was sent off, okay.
Yeah, but it doesn't show for what.
And he's thinking this is his first red card for Barcelona.
Yeah.
And he's only been at Barcelona, right?
Yes.
As a club, he's never ever had a red card in his career.
No.
And at 32 or 33.
Oh, he hits him.
Oh, it's light though. What do you think?
But he sort of clambers over him and he slaps him. The 3-2 down.
It's so light though.
That's a red card. You can't hit someone like that.
Is that really a red card?
Yeah, it is. You can't do that.
Do you seriously think that's a red card?
Yeah, I do.
So they've checked VAR. They've seen what Messi's had to do.
Yeah.
And the referee has given Messi's first ever club red card.
It looked like a red card, Theo. Honestly. It doesn't matter that it's Messi.
Yeah.
He seemed to strike him.
Yeah,
You're 3-2 down. He's angry. The red missed. And no
Let's
complaints.
watch it again. So he plays the ball. Barcelona on the attack.
He slaps him.
He slaps him.
He slaps. He can't do that on the football.
Let me try and get a good photo for you guys so you can see.
Yeah.
Messi red card. Yeah, it's an interesting one. It really is. Yeah. I can't believe it. Like in fairness, I'm not sure if I would give it just because it's Messi. Do you know what I mean though?
No, I don't know what you mean. If you're a referee, you can't think that it could be Fred Bloggs from the Sunday League team or it could be Lionel Messi. If you slap someone like that, you get sent off.
Seriously?
Yeah. But here come Newcastle. Calum Wilson. John Joe Shelby. Pings it in. And David... Oh my chance.
God. It lands for Andy Carroll, but he's left-footed. He doesn't want it on his right.
There's a lot of red shirts
I know. I tell you what, Newcastle are going for it, though.
They really are.
Jamal Lewis on the... is that Lewis on the left?
Yeah.
Whips one in. Aimed at Andy Carroll, of course. Aubameyang's tracking back.
Oh,
Tierney makes the tackle.
Andy Carroll, stop whinging.
Carroll's complaining.
Yeah, I don't know what he's complaining about, but here come Arsenal. Oh, that's a strong challenge.
Yeah.
By Almiron. The referee's like, carry on. Granit Xhaka rolls over a few times, then gets up.
Dad, let me just show you this.
Yeah.
Let's go to this. If a man with that beard goes down looking like that,
that's the point. If I
then you can't give a red card.
No. Truth is, if I'd seen the beard, I'd be like, maybe a yellow.
No, I'm serious. If you're going to go down like a baby like that, which, by the way, he's fine. He's closing his eyes. He's got a beard like that.
Yeah.
It's messy, all right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, this is the best photo I can give you. Quite frankly, for me...
From the video clip here,
it's just a little bit of this. It's like a little bit of that.
It isn't. It's
not.
Oh,
come on,
if it's
Dad.
pushing him out of the way, but he doesn't...
It's like a little bit...
He slaps him. I mean, look.
It doesn't, Dad.
You know.
It's a yellow at most. And look at his beard. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If you're going down looking like that...
It wasn't a very good slap. I mean, the phrase for that slap I can't use on this stream, but it's, you know... It's the sort of slap that my wife might give to a...
That's on TikTok. Bloody hell.
Yeah. But things were different in the 70s. No, honestly, it was a poor slap. But it's a slap. That's a red card here from what you just showed me. I've not seen it before.
Yeah. There you go. That's our comments on the old...
Arsenal pinging in from the right and there's nobody in
Thogden,
the middle.
do you read comments? Well, by me reading your comment right now, I guess we do.
Yeah. You should have just said no, I don't read comments.
Yeah, would have been better.
That would have been irony.
No, but people would have actually thought it.
Yeah.
If Ramos did that, you'd probably say red. Yeah, maybe, but it's Ramos.
Yeah.
Messi's an innocent geezer. He's 5'7". You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they're on the ball and the guy's just pissing him off. He's got a beard like that.
Yeah.
You can't give a red.
Yeah. No.
Thoughts on Harry Maguire? I think he's been on really good form.
He's been great this season.
Does he get in your Premier League team of the season so far?
Do you know what? I think he does. Someone asked me on Insta DMs who's the best centre-back of the year. And, maybe Ruben Diaz is getting in there. But Harry Maguire, yeah.
Van Dijk don't get in there. I mean, this season he's barely played.
He's not playing,
You can't put a player in that doesn't play. It's like saying Soyuncu for last year, but he hasn't played this year. Same with Van Dijk. Does Trent get in there for you? Well, they're better right-backs.
Sorry, I'm just looking at that.
Ron Walker has
Trent,
£2.
no, he doesn't.
What are the Thogdad Jake Paul rumours all about? Basically,
Greg Paul,
it's not Jake Paul, it's Greg Paul. Thogdad versus Greg Paul could be happening. That's correct. This mug over here could be fighting Greg Paul. I won't call you a mug if you fight Greg Paul. But I'll call you a mug if you turn down the contract.
Yeah, there's no point talking about Greg Paul versus Thogdad in the ring. Do you know why?
Why?
Because Greg Paul is a pussy. Honestly.
Really?
He is. He's soft. You know, the message has gone out to him. People have written to him. TDL's written to him saying Thogdad, this YouTuber,
should you get the TDL to rate him?
Wants a scrap.
Should we get the TDL to rate him?
Be on the undercard.
Let's rate him.
And Greg,
That's it. Let's
Greg
rate
Paul,
him. I'm messaging him
the
now.
reaction is, no, I'm too pussy to fight Thogdad. You know, I don't know. It's supposed to be an American thing. I don't know. Maybe just a bit softer over stateside, do you think?
Ooh. Guys, everybody go follow the Thogdad Defence League on Instagram if you haven't already. Great page. It's not even run. People ask me every day, do you run that page? No. I don't even know the guy that runs it, but he's a legend.
Whoever runs it, if I saw them in the street, I wouldn't know who they are. I don't know their name, I don't know who they are. But it's brilliant that they're there.
Yeah, they're top lads, aren't they?
They are hilarious.
And I have to say, Dad, I don't know how you're standing here. You've just posted a video on your channel.
Yeah.
How can you multitask like that?
Mate,
talking to the camera.
You know what I do.
And it's a very good video, actually.
Is it?
Let's go over to it.
I'll watch it later.
You're going to watch it later?
Yeah.
I'll watch it now. Thogdad, honest opinion on Memphis Depay rapping. Guys, everybody go click on this video on the Thogdad YouTube channel. Go push the video. It's only just gone out. I spoke about Bolton earlier on the channel. Thogdad fires at Jeremy Lynch for beats with Spencer FC.
That was a good one.
That's about to get 10k.
Yeah.
Liverpool United highlights are on 10k.
And everyone subscribe to Thogdad.
Yeah. Everybody subscribe to his channel. Road to 50k subs.
Hey.
Come on, the boys.
Yeah,
let's get it done.
And girls.
And the girls. And the girls.
Here comes Lacazette into the air. Lacazette. Oh, he's referee blows.
Everybody click on this video, like it, get it up to 40 likes, and then comment down below TDL. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. Click it, comment TDL, and give your opinion on Depay's rapping as well. Someone said Memphis' rapping is cold. I really like Depay. I hope he returns to United. Great big Thogdad. Hope you respond. No, but Thogden will.
Yeah, nice one.
That's a good comment. We're just talking about Martinelli. So far, anything's happened interesting in the game, Dad, for you?
Well, I suppose the story
it's not been a classic.
Aubameyang has been wasteful. He's hit the post with an open goal from the left.
Yeah.
There was another chance that he had on his left foot, and he was too scared to take it.
Arsenal 72%.
Reminded me of Firmino yesterday, the chances he missed.
That's true. Arsenal have had 72% possession,
which we expected.
They haven't converted any any possession into a goal yet.
Here comes Aubameyang. Here comes Aubameyang.
Beats his man. That's a pen.
It's not a pen.
That's a pen for me.
Not in a million years.
Lacazette grabs it. The referee's blown for a goal kick.
Not in a million years. No one's appealing.
So if you point like that, it's a goal kick. If you point like that, it's a penalty. Is that the difference? So it's with the hand. And you go like that.
Yeah.
Like that.
Look, he blocks him off. There's not in a million years will that be a penalty.
Really?
Yeah.
I think he's all over him.
No, he's not all over him at all.
Even Arteta's thinking that's not.
Even Aubameyang's not.
Arteta didn't react. Arteta didn't even appeal.
Yeah.
To be fair, Croft was just holding his ground, but I've seen referees give that.
Yeah.
If the whole crowd go, oh, you know what I mean? Everyone's in their face, all the Arsenal players are running over.
Italy or Spain or something. And a big team needed it.
Thoughts on Haaland to Chelsea? Or should we say,
surely not.
Haaland to City?
Yeah.
City, if City had a striker, they'd win the league easily every year. Especially this year. They'd probably win the league anyway. They don't even have a striker. Just shows you how good City are.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? When they're doing that well,
I tell you what,
when they don't even have a striker.
Liverpool needed a number 9 yesterday.
Firmino bottled his chances. They needed Jota. That's what they needed.
Yeah, it's true.
They needed Jota.
Yeah.
He would have played that role better than Firmino.
Yeah.
1000%.
Yeah. I mean, imagine if Harry Kane played for Liverpool, he'd get 40
Oh, that's what I was
goals a
saying to my
season.
mates. I literally was saying, Harry Kane, if he was in that front three with Mane and Salah.
He'd get,
mate,
he'd get 40 goals, he'd break the record, yeah.
Unreal that could have been.
Steve, do you want to get the top up beer? What do you think?
Wait, you got another one?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Got a second one.
You bought a second brown ale.
Do you fancy that?
Good form. Go get some more. I really
do you
like
want to get it or shall I get it?
I'll get it. It's
you
fine.
get it, yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll go for an old Waz as well.
Right, thanks for sharing.
Had to. Well, I mean, you give us the beer. You give us the beer. It has to be done. Newcastle on the attack. Hope I don't miss a goal, but no pranks allowed. I'll be back in a sec, lads.
Let me just
finish this off first.
Yeah. You like it, don't you?
I'm quite. You must be quite impressed that I like this kind of beer.
I am very impressed because it is an acquired taste. I remember I went to college in Durham, and very few students actually drank the local drink. You know, it is Newcastle Brown.
I think simply, Dad, drinking beers is just part of the culture now.
Yeah.
I feel like, first of all, get this stream to 2K likes. When I'm out the room, I want to walk back into 2,000 likes on this channel.
Yeah.
Second of all, I feel like now that I'm starting to drink more, I've started to understand new flavours of beer.
Yeah.
I feel like you and me need to set up a little beer company, get it going.
Well,
we both have a good beer knowledge. I feel
do you know what?
If we weren't YouTubers, we'd do something to do with beer.
There's good news there.
What?
A new brewery is. Oh my goodness, darling! A new brewery, craft brewery, is opening up near the Unibar.
I heard about this. I saw your comment about it.
And they've said the next time when the pandemic's over, you guys come over.
Did they write
taste a bit? Yeah, I'm in touch.
Nice.
I follow them on Twitter. What's
awesome.
it called? The Escape
West
Brewery or something
West
like that.
Dalton,
Anyway, so it's a Bolton brewery, and nearer the time we'll go and taste their beers and give them a bit of a shout out.
Let's do it.
Because I respect the fact it's obviously a little small enterprise. You know, it's not like a big Heineken or anything. It's a bunch of local lads and lasses who have said, right, let's set up a brewery.
Cool.
And that's nice. Nice idea, that.
Absolutely.
Craft beer in Bolton. I think it's called the Escape Brewery. I should check that later.
I'm gonna grab the other bit. Is it in the fridge, yeah?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh, just open it up there, yeah.
Right,
and we'll put it into these glasses.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Right, are you trying to prank me or what?
No, we're not going to prank you. We're not going to prank you, Theo. Let's prank him. All right, just wait there a sec. Oh, does Ted actually fit in? There we go. All right. Okay, so Theo's going to get back. It's not really a prank, it's just a daft thing. So I've taken Thogsis teddy bear and I've given him the seat. So from now on, you've got Thogdad and you've got Thog Ted. So you're going to get a lot more sense. Theo looks different. Scott Jones. Thog Bear. So you know what's going to happen? By tomorrow, somebody will have set up an Insta page, a Thog Bear fan page. So this is Thog Bear. And whenever Theo goes out of the room, you get more sense, more football knowledge out of this kid. I'll tell you that. So not really a prank. Anyway, Theo's gone off to get the beers in, and tonight, to try and bring a bit of luck and joy to Newcastle, we're drinking the Newcastle Brown Ale. So back in the day, and I've said this a few times, I went to Durham University, which is about 12 miles from Newcastle. So that was my drink of choice, and the bar lady at our college bar, Hillbead College, Gilesgate, Durham. The bar lady was a lady called Pam, and she ran the bar with just a rod of iron. It was Pam's rules. She ran the place, and she used to run the Dun Cow pub as well. She ran 2 pubs, and anyway, that was my drink of choice. So I'd be working hard all day, of course. Thogdad. And in the evening, 9:30, I'd go in there for a few pints of the brown stuff. Anyway, it's just a little trip down Thogdad memory lane. Lovely part of the country. If any of you haven't been to the northeast, to Durham, to Newcastle, I don't know what you're doing. Anyway, Darlow kicks it not very far. And Newcastle struggling to retain possession, giving it away too easily there. Aubameyang has it slightly on the left. He's in the area. Aubameyang tries to curl it with his right foot to the right post. And that's not the Aubameyang that we know. Last season, the season before that, it would be 2-0 by now. He's just not confident. It's just not going right for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Thog Bear is better than Thogden. Honestly, I tell you, this lad is speaking a lot more sense. Honestly. Opinions on Chesterfield. Decent place. Thogdad, the only celeb to reply on Instagram. Thanks, Ellis. I wouldn't call myself a celeb. I'm just his dad. I'm just a bloke who likes to watch football, talk a bit of nonsense, and drink a beer. That's all I am. Hi, Thogden Dad. Yep, Thogdad. You can call me Thogden Dad. You call me anything. I get called lots of things, but Thogdad is the usual thing. Up the Stones. Yeah, John Stones broke the record yesterday. The most FPL points in one game by one player. 21 FPL points, 2 goals, of course 3 bonus points, and a clean sheet. And that is offside against Lacazette. Thogdad, thoughts on Kai Havertz? He's been one of our best players in the last few games, even on the bench, I think, in the second season of his Chelsea career. That's when he will turn up for real. Yeah, Theo and I both said about Werner and Havertz that give them time. I think Havertz will turn out to be a good player, but just don't expect it on day one. Oh my goodness, what a pass from Shelvey, but Carroll didn't really judge it properly. Almiron. Kraft. Almiron is going to ping it over with his left. It's an in-swinger. Andy Carroll just falls down. And it goes harmlessly off, I believe. Carroll is claiming a corner, but I think it's been given as a goal kick. I'm not sure. Yeah, so Almiron pings it in. And I don't know what Andy Carroll's doing. He just falls down. And that's surely a corner. Surely that came off Thomas Partey. Shall I donate Thogdad? Whatever you want, mate. You don't have to. Thogden is taking a dump. I hate to guess. Honestly, that Newcastle Brown must be going through him. That's a bad corner from Shelvey. Headed away by Lacazette. And it comes all the way back. Matty Longstaff. All the way back to Darlow. What a waste that is. Elliot Gazard. Hey, what are your thoughts on Wesley Fofana? He is a very good defender. And yeah, he's having a good season. Leicester are having a good season. And at some point we will do our team of the year in the Premiership. Probably a bit premature to do that at the moment. Thoughts on Ogbonna and Souček? Also excellent this season. Delighted with how they're playing at West Ham. Thoughts on Borussia Dortmund? Oh my goodness, one of the Newcastle players, I think it's Almiron, going down in a heap there. Andy Carroll. Wilson. Well won back. Smith Rowe. Xhaka. Partey. Smith Rowe. Good play here. Aubameyang. He's going to cut in. He's into the area. He's on his right. And he doesn't know what to do. Tries again. Pings it in. Oh! Pings it in with his left. And Darlow has to make a save at his left post. And it goes off for a corner. Will Fairclough, thank you very much for the $4.99. And that was an interesting one from Aubameyang. He makes as if he's walking away from goal. He crosses it. And it comes off Almiron and it has to be saved. Kiss Thogdad. Now that would be a little bit weird. Have you all seen the movie Ted? It's one of the funniest movies of the last few years. That is absolutely hilarious. This lad reminds me of Ted, honestly. And if my daughter's watching up in Edinburgh, then somebody tell her, somebody knock on her door and say, look, your dad is, oh my goodness, nearly, wow, David Luiz finds space. Somebody knock on her door in Edinburgh and say, look, your dad is vlogging with your teddy bear. And she'll be a little bit surprised. Now, that was a free header for David Luiz. My goodness, nobody. He's just left alone. And he just can't guide his header. My goodness. There is nobody near him. I cannot believe they're defending there. And Shelvey looks across as if to say, who was marking him? How's the match going? Well, Arsenal have missed their chances, to be quite honest. Really, if Aubameyang had been on form, it's a bit like the Firmino thing yesterday. Firmino really missed his chances. I think the referee's blown. I don't know if it's... I think the referee's blown for half time. So there isn't going to be any injury time, which is very, very unusual. Anyway, Arsenal the most possession. Zayn Mayasi. Anyway, David Luiz is having a bit of a whinge to the referee. Or he's having a laugh with him. I'm not sure. No, he's having a laugh. Zayn Mayasi. Make sure you put Kieran Tierney in your team of the year. Scottish Roberto Carlos. Tell you what, he's having a good season. He's a good player. And as we said earlier about Kieran Tierney, I mean, basically the facts about him, he's a Scottish international, played 16 times for Scotland, came from Celtic for 24 million quid 2 years ago, and he's only just really broken into the Arsenal first team, and he's proven why. He's one of the, not surprises, but he's a guy that's broken into that team and said, look, don't think about dropping me. And that takes something. Boring first half, I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't say it was boring. I'd say the chances have been missed. Newcastle have done their job. They've come forward a few times. They've got attack-minded players on the pitch, Newcastle. They've got Calum Wilson, Andy Carroll, Joe Linton. They've got Shelvey and Almiron who can assist, who can ping balls into them. But they've not created that killer chance yet. I think Almiron had the best chance, but it was a half chance at best. So the best chances have gone to Arsenal. They've not put any of them away. Aubameyang has been wasteful. Nobody has really shone in that half. Thogdad, thoughts on Pookie? Not really followed him this season, of course. You know, he was good, wasn't he, for half a season last season, but then he fell away. Harvey Elliott would bring Bolton to the Premier League. I tell you what, Harvey Elliott, good lad actually. He's going to be a good player, Harvey Elliott. He's a very composed midfielder. And I can't wait to see him.
What is going on?
Theo, what? Who said you could come back?
Oi!
So, Theo, honestly, Thog Ted has been talking more sense than you. He's been drinking beers. Honestly, he's been doing some wild stuff.
Oi, lad. You want some?
No, Thog Ted would do you in a scrap. You know that, don't you?
Oh!
It's kicking right off. It's kicking right off between Thog Ted. Go on, Thog Ted's putting the notch in. Oi! It's kicking right off. Sorry, Thog Ted. Oh, just pick Thog Ted up. Oh, Theo's just booted the pillow at Thog Ted. I am shocked at that. Absolutely shocked. All right, that's better. There are three of us are going to do this stream. Right, you want some more brown ale, Theo?
Yeah, I'll have some more brown ale.
So Theo, thoughts on the brown ale?
I love it. I think it's brilliant. There you go. He's got his little sofa. Right, how are we all doing, lads? I'm back, and there's no more Thog Ted. I'm here. Is that a downgrade or an upgrade? I would love to know. We've got the Newcastle brown ale. Put it on my Instagram. I've tagged True Geordie. I've tagged Cam Kirk, and big up all the Geordies in the comments. Let me know if you've had one of these Newcastle brown ales. Tell me in the comments, how do you reckon it tastes? I'm sure there's a few Geordies in here that have, they've drank brown ale before. They love a bit of it. It's a very decent beer. You know what? Like, it's very different to anything I've ever tried.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of it. Rip Thogbear. Thogbear will be back one day. Everyone's saying downgrade in the comments. You're all mugs. You're all mugs. You're too young. I'm 19. Well, you're talking about the Teddy or me? The Teddy's allowed to drink, but I'm not. Come on now. Come on now. Brown ale, a solid 7.8, says Scott. 1 like equals 1 chance of Thogdad taking over the channel. Wow. Well, if we get 2k likes, Thogdad can have the channel. Let's smash it. Watch how we've already got it as well. Oh, God. Worrying time. Thogdad.
Yeah.
Do you want to have a little look at Fantasy Premier League and see how things are going on there?
It's going all right.
We just looked at your team.
Today's game doesn't really shift anything, does it?
Yeah. You don't have any Arsenal or Newcastle. Is there a reason for that?
It's because Arsenal only play one game, don't they?
So you have a Firmino Appreciation Society.
Oh my goodness, have a look at that.
Is there anybody in that league?
That is Thog Uncle's...
Mike Ogden.
Yeah.
Why am I not in this
Gangsters Allardyce.
I should have got the invite to this team.
Right to your uncle.
Well, it's too late now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mike Ogden. This is what Thog Uncle has done. He is in the Thogden and Thogdad League.
De Bruyne, triple captain.
Did you get him in the Thogden and Thogdad League?
I hope he's in that. Yeah,
he joined naturally, or did you tell him?
I probably told him.
Okay, cool.
He's got De Bruyne triple.
He's got De Bruyne triple. It would have been better to triple up a defender, I would have.
Yeah.
If I thought it through, and I actually thought about it a little bit more, I would have captained or triple captained one of my defenders.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
City.
Yeah.
No. I would have.
Yeah.
Not even a joke, Dad. They're more likely to guarantee you.
But be honest, there. Recently, you've been talking more about Cancelo.
Yeah.
So you'd have.
I might have.
Let's be honest. Yeah.
I might have captained Cancelo.
Yeah.
And that would have been a massive, mistake because he only played 19 minutes.
Because no one's got crystal balls. I'll rephrase that. Nobody's got a crystal ball.
Have you not got crystal balls?
I don't have any crystal balls.
Well, tell you one. Takes one to be one, you know.
Look, you've really gone up the league, haven't you?
I have. Should we look at Sebi boy?
Yeah.
The old Sebi. He's used his bench boost. Hasn't really worked out for him.
He's got Stones.
Hasn't really worked out for him. He's got Johnston. Might get to.
Oh my goodness! He's used his bench boost. What a waste.
What a waste.
Unlucky Seb.
What a waste.
Wait till I use mine.
He's not had a great week.
He's got Stones here though.
Yeah, he has Stones that saved his week.
Yeah, that is a good week. Yeah, that is a good week.
67 points.
The trouble is there. He's up against Thogdad.
No, this is a good week. Now that I look at it again,
it is a good week.
It would have looked bad
Apart
if
from
you.
James.
This is what happened to me. Take out the Stones. Put your finger over the Stones. Look at the rest of the team.
Well, De Bruyne's good. Robertson, Fabianski, Kufal. No, Theo.
He needs a Leicester player. That's what he's missing. A Leicester player. He's missing a Leicester player. Yeah. And his bench boost didn't work out. That's the thing, Dad. He's added points from his bench boost, and he's used that up.
Yeah,
it's not great for him.
To be within
Fusion forgot to change his team and didn't use a bench boost, and they're 15 points off him.
I know.
You know,
but it's pretty much finished for him.
Yeah, true.
That is the thing. Okay, he's got Cresswell. He's got James.
He's got 5 more games.
He's got Martinez. 1, 2, 3. He's got 5 more games. I've got 13 more games.
Do you?
Yeah.
You've got 13 more games.
Yeah, unless Justin is.
How have you got 13 more games?
13. Just count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, you got 2 Villa.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I've got 13 more players to come.
How many do I have left?
1,
11.
2, 3, 4,
10.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
How do you have 13? That's nuts.
Because every one of my players is playing twice.
That's crazy. You're going to rack in the points then. You should be good.
But most people will. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Although I've still got my last wild card.
Spencer doesn't have many players to come, to be fair to him.
Yeah.
Again, this would be similar to my team if I didn't play my wild card.
Theo, I've been planning for this week for 5 weeks.
Really?
And I've told people in these streams, I've said, think 5 games ahead. I've been telling people.
This is what Spencer FC has to have done.
Yeah.
De Bruyne captain, not bad. Ruben Diaz, not bad. James
Saka,
Justin,
Cavani,
decent.
there's a few mistakes there. Bamford's a mistake. Son, one game. Honestly, I think he's messed up. I mean, he's a busy lad.
Yeah, he is.
He's running hashtag.
He's got so much going on.
Yeah.
60 points ain't that bad. I'll give that to him. He'll take that. He's in loads of leagues. Oh
he's
my
God.
Look how many leagues.
Is he top of any?
He's in the Thogden Thogdad league.
Of course he is.
Fair play
Everyone
to him,
is there. Everyone is.
Fair play to Spencer. Spencer joined my league and I didn't even know it. What a guy. He's 1,879 in the Thogden Thogdad league. In fact, big up Spencer
because
FC.
of that. I'm going to reward him for that.
Okay.
Okay, get back to Spencer. As a little reward for joining our league, I would like to plug your book. Everyone should read this. Game Changer by Spencer FC.
Order it now.
A really good book about the career of this really talented guy. He's done so much in his life. Theo, I wish you'd done more in your life. Well, I suppose you're quite young. But this, honestly, this lad has just been... Oh, sorry. COVID. This lad he's had so many... Each chapter he's doing a different thing. And he's one of these people who are not content just to do one thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One thing in life and just keep doing it for years and years. He's like, right, I've done that and I did it successfully. Now I'm going to do something else.
Right.
And now I'm going to do something else because that's how I want my life to be. So everyone go out.
What is the code for Thogden Thogdad League? SFICAD. And even Spencer's got in, so get involved.
Hey.
Spencer is in the league. That's so awesome. I should have joined his league.
Yeah.
I feel bad now.
Join the YouTube league.
He's in the YouTube league.
Who set up the YouTube league?
I don't actually know. I forgot. I think it might have been...
was it Vooch?
I don't know. It wasn't Vooch. It wasn't. But whoever did knows everybody. Because look at this. It's so sick.
That is amazing.
It's mad. James Alcott, 45 points, playing a bench boost. That's not a good week. That's the definition of... People that captain Salah, I'd like to know why. Man United and Burnley. What did I tell you guys? When I see Burnley, I do not captain. It works as simple as that for me.
Yeah.
When I see Burnley, I don't go near captain.
But sometimes they lose 5-0. If it was City and Burnley, it might be a 5-0.
It's very simple, Dad. If I see Burnley, I don't captain.
Okay.
If I see United, I think stay away from that.
Yeah.
I captain De Bruyne because of this Liverpool Man United game.
Yeah.
And realistically, it was going to be 1-1 or 0-0. Yeah. It was 0-0.
Yeah.
Cresswell got in points on the bench boost, but look at the front. I mean, Foden let him down. He has no De Bruyne. He has Diaz instead of Stones.
Diaz is good. It's 11 points there.
Yeah, but if you could have had a Stones.
But that's, like I say, it's going back to the crystal ball thing.
You go for a City defender, it's unfortunate he didn't pick Stones.
But
look
again,
at his midfield is the real disaster class.
It's tossing a coin, isn't it?
His midfield is the real disaster class. Harvey Barnes got way more points than Jamie Vardy. I'm so happy about that.
The Foden one is like I don't know, it's one of those pits where they're trying to trap people.
Yeah.
Because he's so much...
true. Yeah. He's so cheap. But he just didn't play.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I thought to myself, do I just bring in Foden and Diaz? But then I'm like, no, I have to have Kevin De Bruyne.
Because you know he will play.
Because he's Kevin De Bruyne. Because I want him every single week in my fantasy team.
And you know he will play. Foden,
and
rotation.
He'll almost always play.
Foden is literally, it's a little trap. It's an FPL trap.
It's a trap, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
It's a pit, you know.
I know, I feel you on that. That's so true. You can't put it better. It's a little, he's fallen onto the trap. He stepped on a little mine, you know?
Yeah.
So Fusion forgot to change his team. He would have played his wild card as well. At least he's got it saved and he's kept up with the pack.
Yeah.
You know, he's got more points than some people who've used their wild card.
Wow.
He used his bench boost. He's on 55.
Ooh.
Antonio, Kane, and Son bench boost.
That's good.
I like that bench boost.
I get that.
But I mean, it could be. Well, this is what I'm thinking. Your bench could be anyone when you play your bench boost. Why have they put all the Spurs guys on there? You know what I mean? When you play your bench boost, it doesn't matter who you put on the lineup.
If Leeds and Southampton were going to have 2 games, and if they had, I would have had 15 players playing twice.
Really?
And I would have played my bench boost. And that bench would have hopefully got me at least 15, 20 points. But then when there was the cancellations, I thought, right, I'm not playing my bench boost.
Okay.
I'll use it another time, and I'll get more points. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Well, the thing is, when I used my wild card, I simply wanted, I wanted De Bruyne, I wanted Salah, I wanted Bruno, I wanted Kane. Those 4 were the 4 I wanted. Yeah. Everybody else, okay, there's a bit of cheapness in there. There's a bit of quality. Overall, I don't see any weaknesses in my team apart from the goalkeeper position because Forster don't play.
Yes.
And Johnson. Didn't play in that game recently, but he is the first team goalkeeper.
Going forward, hopefully, I mean, Antonio is injury prone. That is a potential.
It's not a worry though, because I can always go back to Bamford.
Yeah.
And I think Antonio is the only fit striker right now.
Yeah.
He's the only available striker because they just sold Haller.
Yes.
And he's going to score a goal. He's done well in the first game. He's got West Brom at home to come, so I'm not worried about that. In the YouTube league, David Vianic, let's look at Willany. He's 11th. He's got 83 points. That's
got Stones, hasn't he?
He used the bench boost.
Gundogan, that is brave. Interesting.
Leno might get him a clean sheet to get him up to 90 points. Calum Wilson might stop that though if he gets a goal.
Wow.
You never know.
Well, he's having a good week, isn't he?
He is, yeah. Bruno captain,
Dallas,
Gundogan. Having the 3 City lads really worked.
Wait. So he's got Dallas instead of Son?
He's got Dallas instead of Son.
Oh no, so he's got to have a third. Sorry.
He's got bench boost. That's why it doesn't matter.
He's got Dallas instead of Lindelof.
He's got a bench boost. It doesn't matter.
Oh, sorry. I see.
He's done that on purpose.
He's
got Tierney, who's probably going to bag him a clean sheet. I mean, honestly, he's having the best week. He's having such a good week.
Yeah.
Look at this, Dad.
Yeah.
I mean, look. Wait, is he 3rd on... What's this YouTube league? Oh, no.
It's a different
I'm
one.
not being invited. Shocking.
Shame on them.
Shame on them. No, in the YouTube FC...
Is that just for big YouTubers, is it?
Oh, God. Thogdad's roasting me. But yeah, that's how things are looking right now. I think Willany is going to have one of the best weeks overall in the game week rank. Overall. Yeah. Pretty good from him. I think he used his wild card, played it well. Let's have a look. Did he play his what? Yeah, he played his bench boost.
But next year, that YouTube league, the Creators League, you have to have a little make it interesting.
Make it interesting.
Make it interesting.
We actually should. Comment down below if you'd like to see that. Talking about sofa scores, we haven't really gone through it, but let's do it now.
Yes.
Domination from Arsenal, really, if you look at the momentum there.
Yes.
Not bad.
Yeah, look, Newcastle are playing the counter-attacking game. They've got the players to do that. But when they've come forward, with the one exception of that move from Almiron, where he threaded it through to Calum Wilson and then took the shot, that was the only real chance. I think...
Dad, look at the stats. It's not working.
No.
Low percent possession, 0 shots on target,
well,
1 off target. But what? Are you going to wait 45 minutes to have 1 shot off target? You're not going to win if you don't aim it at the bloody keeper. Yeah. And they've only had 1 shot on goal.
Yeah.
It's not good enough.
It hasn't been a very good game. I'm stating the absolute bloody obvious. Aubameyang's been wasteful. Smith Rowe, I think, was all right in places. Saka was all right. There's no one really shone. I'm looking at that list of players. You know, Shelby's been given a 7.
There's times, right, where I think Newcastle just have to have a go. They get the ball in a good position. They've counter-attacked their way.
Yeah.
They're round to the box. They've got Andy Carroll, Almiron, Wilson all around the box making runs. One of them just have to firm it with a bit of confidence and crack the shot. Okay, yeah. They're trying to find the perfect way in. You're Newcastle. You're not going to be playing it round like prime Arsenal under Wenger. You know what I mean?
I mean, Joe Linton. I forgot he's on the pitch there.
Yeah,
I forgot he's on the pitch. But that midfield's got to create for Wilson and Andy Carroll. They need creation. They need balls. They need service. They're not getting it.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Anyway, the second half has started. Do they usually take the knee at half time? No, they don't. No, they don't.
No.
Anyway, let's get back to the footy. Remember, guys, we're still giving away £42 to 3. Well, not actually. Today there's only one of you who's going to win. But there's less people in the stream, so you've got a likely chance of winning. Simple as that. Like, subscribe, and comment down below your full-time score to enter. Make sure you subscribe to the Thogden channel. And the code is SFICAD. We're also very close to 461,000 subscribers. We're on the verge of hitting it. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do. We are 150 subscribers away. So every subscriber counts, doesn't it, Dad?
We absolutely must hit that. I'm going to remind people.
We're going to remind
everyone, please.
Let's stick it now. Let's do it now.
Yeah, please subscribe to Thogden and to Thogdad. And come on, let's do it now. So if you're one of the 3,000 people in here, it doesn't cost a penny. And I think our content is quite reasonable, isn't it? It's all right.
It's right.
It's all right, isn't it?
Enough to gain a 1k a day, hopefully. Anyway, Party on the ball. Yeah, 361k.
Saka into the area on the right. Can he whip it in? Who's there?
Lacazette.
Lacazette. He's going to shoot. Go!
What a shot!
What a save by Darlow!
What a save by Darlow!
What a save!
I saw the shot and thought that's a goal. But what an incredible save! A hard hand from Darlow from a powerful shot, aiming for the bottom left corner by Lacazette. I bet he thought it was a goal.
Yeah. Honestly, if you're a striker, you hit the ball that cleanly.
In the French league,
you assume that's a goal.
That's like 2 goals. It's that bad, by the way, if anyone didn't get the reference. But Darlow, what a save. And that's why Dubravka is watching that from the stands right now.
Yeah.
Because he's pulling off saves like this. Wow. Hard hand. That's brilliant.
With his right hand.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Honestly. People are missing Thogbear. Thogbear ain't that far off, lads. Let's not forget. We'll bring in Thogbear.
Can we put him on top of the sofa? Will he appear in the camera? Between the chairs?
Yeah, sure.
In the middle. Will he appear in there? Yeah, there he is. He's between them. There we go. Yeah, that's nice. A bit the other way, Theo.
Sorry.
Yeah, a bit the other way. There we go. That's Thogbear in the middle. Fantastic.
Thogbear's here to stay.
Thogbear is replacing Thogplant.
Yeah, pretty much. Thogbear's there.
Actually, Thogplant is all right. Thogplant's over there.
Is here to stay. Yeah.
I told your sister, I said anyone in Edinburgh who knows your sister should knock on her door and say, your dad's just brought your teddy bear into the stream. Right, Newcastle coming forward. Jamal Lewis, what can he do? Ooh, Cedric plays it. Will that be a corner or a throw-in?
I don't know, but it was a good tackle. It was an important tackle from Cedric there. Jamal Lewis was trying to find his way through the left. Lacazette, the camera's on him. What do you think of Lacazette's beard, Dad?
It's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right. Yeah.
Dad, did you hear what happened with do you know DT from Arsenal Fan TV?
No, go on. What's happened?
So it's all gone down. You know Lee Gunner?
No, go remind me.
So Lee Gunner is you won't know Lee Gunner. He's not even on Arsenal Fan TV. He's got his own channel. He lives in Spain.
Yeah.
He does like live streams every day, several times a day. It's his job basically.
Okay.
Yeah, simple as that. And DT is one of the biggest guys on Arsenal Fan TV. You know DT.
Yeah.
Basically, they're having beef on Twitter. It's all going down.
Was DT beef with everyone?
Oh, mate, it's all going down. Seriously, it's all kicking off between DT and Lee Gunner. And basically, what's going on is them two are kicking off on Twitter. I don't know if you guys are seeing it. They're talking about how much they...
Shelby.
Yeah, it's poor. They're talking about how much they earn and stuff like that. It's...
What?
I know, honestly, it's crazy.
Talking about how much they earn?
I know.
That is lacking in class.
Yeah, Lee Gunner posted how much he gets in revenues.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
How much does he get?
People think he's faking it, and I think he is too.
God, how much did he say?
I forgot how much it was.
Yeah, you haven't.
No, I think I have.
Okay.
But
Aubameyang, sorry, on the left, into the area. Aubameyang.
That's it.
He's done it.
That's what Aubameyang needed.
That's what
he's got the goal. 1-0 in the 50th minute.
And he does a somersault.
That's what they've been waiting for so long.
There is no social distancing with the celebration.
Arsenal 1, Newcastle 0. 50th minute, and of course there isn't any social distancing, Dad. Oh, now they are. Now they're all doing it. Look, they're loving it. Aubameyang finally scores.
Wow.
Oh my God.
And didn't he do well?
And the Newcastle fans are saying sack Bruce in the chat. Thomas Partey
what a pass.
drives with the ball. Plays the ball over to Aubameyang on the left side. He drives with the ball, takes it, keeps going. Beats Kraft. Left-footed shot into the roof of the net.
Oh.
That's the Aubameyang we saw last year. That's the Aubameyang we haven't seen of this year enough. And he's finally starting to hit the back of the net.
Amazing. Wonderfully done. Kraft had no chance. Oh, tries to make the interception.
Yep.
It goes to Darlow's left side. What a finish. What a goal.
Correct.
Aubameyang, never write him off. He's
Can
a good
Newcastle now
player.
score and I mean, they're going to have to go a little bit more forward. Are they really going to take another loss? Steve Bruce won't be liking this. He can't accept another defeat, like a simple 1-0 like it is.
No.
They've got to go for it. They have to attack.
Yeah, they do.
But I'm happy for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. I really am. You know, we saw him in the first half. He was struggling to really knocking himself in. But that was a really good goal from him. Good dribbling, good pace.
Very good individual goal.
And you beat Darlow. It's not an easy goalkeeper to beat.
Oh, that is how to silence the critics there.
Absolutely, Dad. And hopefully Aubameyang can use that and start to score some more now.
But Newcastle came forward then. Jamal Lewis gave it away so easily.
And I have to say, guys, I've got a bet on 1-0.
Really?
Yeah, I've got a little cheeky £1 bet that returns £6.
Yeah.
On Arsenal to win 1-0. It's not bad, eh?
You're betting responsibly. We like that.
It's only £1.
Bruce out. The Bruce out. So we brought. I walked all the way up to Belsize Park to buy these to try and bring Newcastle some good luck.
Yeah.
And it's not working. But
right, should we see the cash out? It's above it. £1.43.
You don't.
That's
cash out.
nothing.
You don't cash
It's going to
out.
end 1-0.
Well, let's hope for our sake that, let's say Newcastle can get an equaliser. Why not?
You
Shelby.
reckon?
Why not? They're going to have to push forward. I mean, come on. Bruce has got to say to the players, you've nothing to lose now.
Yeah.
1-0,
Definitely.
2-0 is not good enough. You have to go forward.
Absolutely.
And you've got players on this pitch, like Shelby on the ball, used to play for England. You've got England youth internationals.
And quite frankly, these Newcastle lads...
Oh, Jamal Lewis fouled.
These Newcastle lads will be thinking, we have a team that can break through this Arsenal team. You've seen games like Burnley where they've gone to Emirates and won. Newcastle... I'm sorry, you can't lose to Sheffield United and then not at least give a fight back against Arsenal being 1-0 down.
Yeah.
Arsenal, they'll want to hold on to this lead, but Newcastle need a result here.
Right.
For Bruce's job.
Free kick by John Joe Shelby.
Headed on, and that's an easiest save all day Leno will make.
John Joe's delivery has not been his usual self today.
Really?
A couple of really poor corners, and that free kick didn't test anyone, did it?
Maybe he's no longer playing for the gaffer.
No, it's just a bad cross,
Well, yeah, I mean, a bad cross may be because he's not motivated to play under Brucey. Newcastle fans, I want to hear your opinions in the comments. Are you Bruce out? Are you Bruce in? I want to know why. My dad is famously Bruce in. Do you want to give your reasoning why?
Well, okay, so I'll go back to this question. This is a really good point. Newcastle, where are they in the league? Is it 14th or 15th? Or something
I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, just tell me where they are in the league.
They are.
They're 15th, aren't they?
No, let's refresh.
Yeah, 15th.
They are 15th, yeah.
Right. So Newcastle, let's go back to the...
Go on.
So they're 15th in the league. Now, if you look at the value of their squad, which is 241 million quid, I think you'll find that they're about 14th or 15th in terms of value of squad. And I know it's not a very sexy thing to do, to look at the money side of things. But the point is, in football, in the Premier League, the two most wealthy sides are Liverpool and Man City.
Okay.
And they're the guys who get first and second. So in some ways, Bruce is not underperforming. Now, Newcastle fans are throwing bottles at the screen right now. But in some ways, Steve Bruce is not underperforming. Now,
someone in the comments just said that we're a European team without Bruce.
They're not. You're not, though. You're not. You look at that squad, 241 million quid. European teams have got a squad worth 500 or 600 million. Arsenal's squad is worth 505 million. Your squad is worth 241 million. Yeah? If Mike Ashley had spent another 300 million pounds of his money, then maybe you've got European. You've not got a European squad.
No way.
Now, a lot of people have said we've got the players. We've got the players like Joe Linton's a 40 million pound player. No, you paid 40 million for him. He's not a 40 million pound player.
So
Theo, just to finish off my point, and Arsenal coming forward, through Smith Rowe, looking for a second. So to finish my point there, based upon the resources, I look at that Newcastle squad and I think that is a team that should finish 14th or 15th.
Okay, if you think you're a European team,
you're not.
Andy Carroll is not European. You know, I mean, the guy's 32 and he barely plays because he's injury prone.
Yeah.
Kraft is not European.
I mean,
the Longstaff brothers are not European standard.
I mean,
Almiron barely scores. He's not European. Most of this team isn't. I can't think of a player that screams to me, oh, he could do a job in Europa League.
Yeah. Honestly, you don't.
Maybe Saint Maximin, but he's injured or he's got COVID and he's affected by can't play. Maybe Calum Wilson, but he can't do it all if he don't get the produce, and he's not getting it at the moment. He's not scoring. Maybe John Joe Shelby if he had a really good ball-winning midfielder next to him, but he doesn't. This is not the team. This is not a European team. However, Andy Carroll!
Oh, do we do a shot if that goes in?
Yes, we do. Andy Carroll, Joe Linton. Yeah, is Joe Linton European?
Now,
onto that.
I know a point that some Newcastle fans will make is that a lot of these signings, Steve Bruce, was behind, agreed to them. Okay, to some extent, I think Joe Linton came in while Bruce was there. Is that correct, or did?
Yeah.
So I take that point, but overall, Steve Bruce isn't Pep Guardiola. I accept that. But there again, Newcastle as they are at the moment, with the owner you've got, with the squad that you've got, you're not going to get a Pep. You're not going to get... So who do you want as manager? If you sack Steve Bruce tomorrow, who do you get? Yeah. And how did they do better? How do they take you from 15th to 8th? And tell me, I'd love to know.
Yeah.
But as a neutral, I'm sorry. I feel sorry for Steve Bruce because the expectations are ridiculous.
Yeah. Ellis, thanks for £2. We've had a few donations whilst we're talking about this. Thank you for all the donations, guys. Tom McDermott as well. Really lacking quality in the final third. I agree.
Yeah, you are.
Ellis, thanks for £2. Up the TDL, great stream prediction. Everton versus Leicester. We will give that prediction very soon. Zayn Masay, thanks for £5. Aubameyang is back, showing Rashford and Martial how to do it. Ooh, big statement. I still think Rashford's a little bit better than this. Ellis, thanks for the £2. Up the TDL, predictions for Everton overall this season. I think Everton can push for top 4. I think they can push for it. They could be that 4th place team, no?
Yeah.
So, no?
Everton, absolutely. No, Everton...
They're doing well, man.
I don't think they'll get top 4. I think top 8. I think top 8 for Everton.
Dad, recently under Ancelotti, they've been unreal.
Here we come.
Here come Arsenal
coming
again.
Forward, Lacazette
on the ball here.
Ooh.
Tackle from, was that Lewis? Those Lascelles. Cedric gets the ball in. Headed away. Dealt with. Good for my bet, my 1-0 bet, which I am just going to hold out for any of you asking.
Okay, so Jake's saying they've spent money and they play dreadful football. Well, you haven't spent that much money. You look at the players. Okay, Calum Wilson spent 20 million quid. Sorry, cost 20 million quid. Without Calum Wilson, you're in the relegation zone. Let me tell you that. So
Lacazette, Saka. Great block.
That's a good block.
That would have been a goal. A volley, it's over. That would have been a goal if it wasn't for a brilliant block from Kraft. I'll give him that.
Right.
And by the way, just to answer your... Yes, sorry, go on, Dan.
No, you finished that there.
No, I'm talking about a new topic, but if you want to end your...
Well, I'm still going with the Newcastle. Okay. So you say you've spent money. Tell me who you bought. You spent 40 million on Joe Linton. Most people would say you got mugged off there. So if you want to blame that on Steve Bruce, I don't know. I don't know the story behind the Joe Linton signing. Yeah. If Steve Bruce was begging for Joe Linton, then you've got a fair point. Hold my hands up, But I look at the other players. Yeah, you spent money on Jamal Lewis, 15 million quid from Norwich.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that doesn't take you to Europe. So,
of course,
who have you spent money on?
Right.
Who are the players in that Newcastle squad who are UEFA League standard, who are European quality? Just tell me.
Elliot, thank you for the £2 prediction for Leicester this season. I reckon Leicester will... Ooh, it's a tough one. I think... where did he Leicester? Maybe
5 or 6.
5th or 6th? Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll be fighting with Everton for that 4th place, I reckon.
Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe. Rory, hey, thanks for 79p.
Thanks, Rory.
Thanks for all the donations today. Really means a lot, guys. Always means a lot. Up the TDL. Cheers, Amy. Too bad Slaven Bilic went to China. He could do a good job at Newcastle. Would you really want a manager, though, that...
Good manager.
Is he?
Good manager,
Is he?
Yeah.
Zane, thanks for another donation, mate. £5. Legend. I think the way Tierney is playing, he's already worth more than Wan-Bissaka.
Wow.
That's a huge statement.
It is. Do you know what? Transfermarket.com, which is a very, very good website. They've got him down as 25 million. But I think in recent weeks, he's pushed it up to 35, 40 million.
Yeah.
Which I think is more than Wan-Bissaka. So I agree.
Is it?
I agree with that. Yeah, I think
going forward, Tierney offers a lot more than Wan-Bissaka. That's something for sure.
I'd prefer Tierney at the moment.
Yeah, if I had a team, I would rather have Tierney because of what they offer going forward.
Here come Newcastle from the right. Nobody there. It's a terrible cross.
It's a terrible
Nobody
cross.
there.
No, it's
straight to the arms of
someone at the goalkeeper. That wasn't even aimed at the. That wasn't even aimed at the centre back.
That is a bad cross.
It was a bad cross.
At Sunday League level, that's a bad cross.
Nat Loftus runs in, nods his, I don't know, you know what I mean? Right, here come Arsenal though. Smith Rowe beats his man well. Saka!
Goal.
That is what they do. Smith Rowe to Saka.
Smith Rowe to Saka.
Getting Spencer FC the fantasy points. That is the youth representing.
Yeah.
Smith Rowe and Saka.
Yeah.
I mean, what more do you want? The youth running riot.
Yeah.
2-0 to Arsenal at the Emirates. They're loving it.
They are loving it. And
Smith Rowe, what a flipping player.
It started from the back.
It started from Partey again.
Leno.
It started with Partey. Twice of them they've done that. Aubameyang then gives it out to Smith Rowe.
And I tell you, Shelvey's a spectator.
Look at this Smith Rowe run. Goes in, goes out, plays it to Saka. Saka puts it away.
I tell you,
Darlow no chance. Can't even blame the goalkeeper. Saka, great finish. Look at this. The movement from Smith Rowe is beautiful.
I'm watching the Newcastle players and I'm shocked.
Bruce has to go. Listen,
they're just
you can't even blame money anymore, Dad. They are not playing for the shirt. The manager has to go. They've lost the motivation to fight for them.
Yeah.
Zane, thanks for a third donation.
Well,
You're a legend.
This is an interesting debate. Okay. That move there, you look at the Newcastle players and what they did or what they didn't do. Shelvey was jogging. It was appalling. It was quite appalling at any level of football. Yeah. That was quite shocking if you watch that goal again.
Yeah.
Simple and a disgrace. Is that the fault of the players or is that the fault of the manager? Now, the manager should coach them, but that was so basic and so bad. Is that Steve Bruce's fault? Is that the players' fault?
Yeah.
Is that Steve Bruce's fault because he's lost the players? You know,
interesting.
If I was Steve Bruce, forget the money for a minute. I would think, I don't want this job. I don't want this abuse. I don't want this team. I don't want this owner. I don't want this job. That's how I'd feel if I was Steve Bruce.
Zane, thanks for the third donation of the day. Saka showing United fans how it's done.
It's too easy.
Whoa!
No, but that was like...
Big statement.
No, Theo, you know what that reminded me of? That's like when you've got dads against lads and the lads are 10 or 11 and the dads think they're, Wayne Rooney in his prime and they score a goal and they're like, we just scored a goal at the season. You've just scored against Newcastle. You just scored against 11-year-olds.
You're calling Newcastle...
I'm making that comparison because that's what it reminded me of, Theo. It was appalling. That was quite shocking.
Yeah.
Not just defending, because defending starts with the attack.
Adam, thanks for £2. I'm still 100% confident Spurs will get top 4. Wow, that's a big statement. Xhaka cracks one block by Lascelles. Confidence, though. I mean, talk about the confidence.
Even Xhaka's having
in these Arsenal lads right now. They're 2-0 up. They've broken the deadlock and they've scored a goal, including the youth. It's a great... And I tell you what, after everything that's
gone on with Arsenal... Come on, Newcastle.
It's a better time to be an
Callum
Arsenal
Wilson,
fan right now.
into the box. Callum Wilson.
Versus Holding.
Callum Wilson. Oh, blocked by Holding.
Poor from him. Holding does well, but Callum Wilson has to use a bit more pace than that.
Yeah, but he's not that sort of player. You know what I mean? You expected that from Callum Wilson, you know what I mean? And Holding defended well.
You'd expect Callum Wilson to beat Rob Holding in a sprint. That's why I say it. Zane, thanks for another donation.
Zane.
Who's worse, Mustafi or the fridge, Maguire? Okay, first of all,
Maguire's a good player.
Maguire's good recently.
I'm sorry, Maguire is a good player.
I think Mustafi's much worse, definitely. Maguire's been good lately.
This could get embarrassing if Arsenal get a third here.
Xhaka on the ball. Yeah, this is when Bruce has to go. Bruce has to go if a third goes in for me. Like, I'm sorry, this is an Arsenal team that, alright, Palace held them out for 0-0. And that's their competition. Palace are usually fighting for a mid-table spot with Newcastle. Newcastle this year are being thrown into more of a relegation battle. Especially on recent form. And I know you don't want to say Bruce out, Dad, and I know you don't want to, but you've got to look at it.
Well, I've just said if I was Bruce, I'd just walk away from this.
Really?
Well, no, obviously you won't because you got a contract and you want the money, but I would just say, why would I take the abuse? Why would I take the abuse from everyone for this? And the thankless task he's got with that squad, with that threadbare squad. Why would you want this job?
Yeah, it's unless your name's Big Sam, who's had a worse team. He's taken a worse team and got results with it. Beaten Wolves, drawn against Liverpool. I mean, people hate on Big Sam for the Arsenal loss, but he's got some very good results, and it's fallen for Newcastle. That could have gone anywhere. Could have gone to Saka.
Yeah. Well, Big Sam, it's early. He's got 2 good results, hasn't he?
He's had 2 good results with that team. Have you seen their team?
I know.
Bilic getting a win away at Wolves on a derby day like that, eh?
Yeah.
Where is Thogdad? You could see Thogdad. Yeah, we will find out.
FIFA?
No, I don't. I'm joking. I play a lot of pro clubs.
Only 10 hours a day, that's all. Why don't you stream your FIFA stuff? I'm sure everyone would love it. Thogbear's planning his attack, absolutely.
If you guys would like us to start streaming pro clubs...
No, not us, you. I'm not doing it.
Well, there's our answer. No Thogdad, no party, eh? Cedric whips one in, blocked. Dad, I was going to tell you about the story about...
Yeah, go on.
DT versus Lee Gunner. The 2 Arsenal YouTubers.
Yeah, I want to hear this.
It's all kicking off. The beef is massive between the 2.
Yeah.
Lee Gunner's this English guy that's living in Spain. Don't know why.
Just watch this move first.
But we will talk about that in a second. Aubameyang plays it through to Tierney.
Goal. Oh!
Lacazette nearly makes it 3.
Go on, tell us the story.
So DT is like the biggest guy on the Arsenal Fan TV lot.
Yeah.
And he's beefing this kind of smaller YouTuber who lives in Spain who's English called Lee Gunner, who just has his channel. And pretty much, Saka's on the ball, whips one in.
Surely, goal.
Lacazette. What a save from Darlow. Fair play. That was pretty special. But, yeah, them 2 are kicking off. Lee Gunner's sending photos of his money on Twitter.
Honestly,
what do you think about that?
I think that shows absolutely no class whatsoever. Honestly, there used to be a character, on a comedy character called Loads of Money.
Yeah.
Harry Enfield, brilliant.
Yeah.
And it was a character from Thatcher's Britain in the 80s. And he was a plasterer, and he made loads of money because everything, the economy was good, and there was loads of money around.
Who are you backing, guys?
And he used to come in with this money. I've got loads of money, and it was a great character. It reminds me of that. It's you know, when you're boasting about money that you've got, it shows no class, especially at the moment there when people are struggling. So carry on.
True. And then DT said, I've got twice that from a brand deal or something.
That shows no class either.
Yeah.
Shut up about money.
Yeah.
Why are you talking about money? I'm not talking. Well, I'm talking about other people talking about money.
It's weird, isn't it? I'd never do anything like that on Twitter. Anywhere. Not even on.
Why would you do it?
It's weird.
Why would you do it?
Proper weird. And actually, DT with the fan base he's got, like he shouldn't be getting baited in by Lee Gunner. It's obviously just for a little bit. Of Lee Gunner doesn't care what people say. He just wants the numbers because that gets him money. It gets him relevance.
But the
fact DT's responding to it. DT, if you're watching this, you ever see this video, stop responding. Thank you, Amy, for the £2. Thank you, Elliot, for the £2. Thogdad has got to be part of the pro clubs 100%. My name is Thogdad Brexit. That's my name on pro clubs.
Is it
it's
really?
Thogdad Brexit.
Yeah.
So when people score, it's a purple-haired geezer afro called Thogdad.
But Theo,
anyway, so go back to
I'll make this point.
Yeah.
When people are boasting about money in any walk of life, YouTube or whatever the job is, it shows insecurity. That's what it shows. Insecurity. Because you feel that you have to be judged by that.
Yeah.
So when some big YouTuber's like, well, I earn all this. I'm sorry, that just shows you've got a little one. It shows you're insecure.
Yeah. Tierney with a long shot.
Nobody wants to know,
Yeah.
Nobody wants to know how much you earn. And if it's a big number, then you certainly don't want to know. Because there's people out there struggling.
Yeah.
There's people out there who've lost their jobs. Everyone's sat at home at the moment.
Yeah.
A lot of people are like...
Apart from key workers.
A lot of people are thinking, I don't have a job to go to.
Yeah.
Or if it might be just a low-paid minimum wage job. So some YouTube prick is there, saying I earn loads of money. Yeah. Shut up, honestly, shut up. Yeah. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, it's terrible. I completely agree. Yeah. And quite frankly, we would never do anything like that, and I would never do anything like that.
Don't. It just
And the fact that even DT, who's this guy that people respect, and he's got such a big fan base.
Yeah.
He's getting baited in by this guy.
I know.
It's shocking. Yeah. I'm sorry, it's shocking.
Yeah.
I genuinely think it's poor from him. He should know better. DT should know better not to be baited in, and that's a message for him if he's watching this. Yeah. Don't get baited in by Lee Gunner. This guy is some clown. Some guy lives in Spain. Do you want to know why he probably lives in Spain? He can't afford the rent in England. It's cheap in Spain. All right, the weather's a little bit better.
There's nothing wrong with living in Spain.
There's nothing wrong with living in Spain. But you got to think about it.
Yeah.
Like the geezer's looking for clicks from you, DT, and you're falling into his trap.
Yeah.
That's my view on it.
Yeah.
That's my view on it.
I think that is, it's good advice. Often you do get these little YouTubers or social...
Lee Gunner, he's blocked me on Twitter because I called him out. He is a prick. Lee Gunner, he is a prick.
But you're giving him publicity now.
I am.
You're falling into the trap.
I am, sorry. It's the Newcastle Brown Ale, man.
Yeah. So you're giving publicity to some little guy.
Yeah, pretty much.
So he's winning.
He is. He is winning.
Yeah.
But DT quote tweeted him with all his followers. Like, okay, we got 2,750 people there. But I'm saying, like, he's big time, man.
I know. Don't fall into that trap.
Definitely not.
Yeah. And it is a thing of the social media universe that some of the smaller guys will go on a little fishing trip.
Yeah.
A little fishing trip.
Yeah.
With a post or something, and they'll try to reel in the bigger YouTubers. You know, and it's part of I suppose it's part of the game, really. But, you know, and the thing to do, DT, is just don't be reeled in. You know, guys going fishing, let him fish. Let him fish.
Yeah, Aubameyang on the ball. Lays it off to Lacazette. Saka.
Oh, tough one, tough shot. Yeah, he's leaning back, he hits it over from 20 yards. Yeah, don't get dragged in. Are Newcastle playing well? There's a very simple answer to that, Sam. No, they're not. They're really not. It is.
Have you ever met True Geordie?
Yes.
You have. Thogdad, give us your story about that. I've actually got a story about True Geordie.
Yeah, go on.
Recently, he's been a little bit fuming with me.
Ooh.
Apparently, yeah, well, he's not been fuming.
Go on, tell us the story.
No, he's not been fuming. Like, I've been hearing that he's a little bit angry with, well, we spoke about the bootlegger situation.
Yeah, go on.
Remember the bootlegger video?
Yes, I do, yeah.
He was a little bit upset that, because I watched back, he was upset that we didn't give enough context in that video, basically.
Okay, let's talk more about it. Okay, do you want me to start? Because this is about...
You've watched it now, you've actually seen context.
Yes,
yeah.
Okay, so the context here is that True Geordie and two other individuals on, obviously, True Geordie's show were talking about bootlegger and a video he'd made, clearly in India. Now, I'll talk through this. Now, basically, bootleggers, he's my generation, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's about my age. He's an older lad. Brought up in a very different world. Okay.
Yeah.
He's in India, and I'll be quite honest, he's a little bit off colour in that he's doing a sort of fake accent, you know, a fake kind of Indian accent. And he calls the guy Bin Laden, you know. Okay, it's silly.
Yeah.
It's silly. And if I was a mate of bootlegger, I'd take him to one side and say, look, bootlegger,
that's too far.
It's 2020,
Yeah.
you know,
don't do that.
Give that rest. Okay, now what the True Geordie has done with his two mates, with his two colleagues, has taken that video, which is off colour. He's taken that and he's put it out there in front of millions of people or hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
And he's like, let's analyse this video. Let's shame this fellow YouTuber. Let's embarrass this fellow YouTuber. And I don't see why he's doing that, because that's something we never do. We would never do that, I don't think. I can't think when we've ever done that. So some fellow YouTuber, and it could be, let's say True Geordie makes a mistake, something he says. I can't imagine that we'd pull out our phones.
Yeah.
We'd pull out, hey Theo, you know what True Geordie's done? He's just done something off colour. Let's watch it together in front of 100,000 people. We would never do that, because that's like being a grass, really, you know what I mean? Now, so True Geordie's thought, this is good entertainment. I'm going to dump on this fellow YouTuber in front of millions of people. So point number one, yes, bootlegger was a bit off colour. Shouldn't have done that. Learn your lesson.
But he did bring it up.
But I don't know why True Geordie's doing that.
Yeah.
I don't know why you have to do that for entertainment and for views.
Well, maybe he'll
You're
respond,
better than
we'll
that.
see. Listen, in my opinion, Dad...
That's the context there.
Yeah, that's the context.
So if True Geordie's annoyed, then maybe I'm missing something.
That'll be on the Thogdad channel. That'll be on your channel.
Maybe I'm missing... Because I tell you, I met True Geordie. I like him. I respect him. He's obviously done great things.
He'll probably see this video, and if he does, what's your question? If he's watching this right now,
why did you have to bring out that video showing bootlegger in a bad vein? Why did you have to put that on your channel in front of hundreds of thousands of people? What were you trying to do? Were you trying to shame him? Were you trying to cancel him? Have you got a beef with him and you had to do that? Why did you do that? I don't get it. And part of it, I think, is, I don't know, obviously bootlegger, he's regional, he's Welsh, he's different kind of, because there was three guys on that video, and one of them was very kind of metropolitan London.
Yeah.
Very metropolitan London. He was sort of saying, oh, what bootlegger's saying really upsets me very badly. No, it doesn't. Stop being a snowflake. And I'm talking not about True Geordie, but about one of the other two guys on that video. Stop being a snowflake. That didn't upset you. It's just a guy in his 50s being a bit off colour. Get over it. Get over it. And this cancel culture really annoys me.
Thogdad's had his say.
And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. People in life are allowed to make a mistake.
Yeah.
YouTubers,
what if,
bankers, nurses, doctors, teachers.
First of all, the guy you're talking about, I know him. He's a nice guy. Lawrence McKenna. I've met him. He's a lovely guy.
Right.
He's actually wanted to give me advice before on YouTube stuff. He's actually a very nice guy. He follows me.
Right, okay.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
So just explain to me why you have
second
to
of all,
get views from other people's mistakes.
Okay, fair enough. But second of all, Brian probably doesn't want people to speak about this now. We made a video on the channel. Yeah. They weren't happy. We brought more air to the subject because clearly maybe Brian regrets that whole situation.
Well, yeah.
You know, maybe he wants to have a beer down the pub with Bootlegger. Who knows?
Yeah.
But realistically, he did bring light to that subject. But actually, recently, I've actually been really...
Yeah.
I've been enjoying True Geordie's content lately.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I want to actually show you. He did a Rebuild 2 video recently on his channel.
Yeah.
And I recommend you all go watch it. It's all about him, you know, the battles he's been fighting. It's a film. It's literally a film. I'd pay to watch that stuff.
Yeah.
And it's really, really like... I love it. So guys, go watch True Geordie's new video.
Yeah.
Support him. Send a TDL over there. But nice way.
Yeah.
Thogdad's obviously approaching him, asking him why he's done something.
Yeah.
But I think he makes some real top content. Love the kickoff. Listen, Thogdad, all he wants is a response. That's it.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, I'm very happy with how things are going with our stuff. And yeah, True Geordie's a little bit fuming with us, so you got to be careful, Dad.
Why are you fuming?
With the video? I don't know. Listen, you can have your say.
We're talking about something that's happened. We're asking a very clear question.
Well, listen, Thogdad has a question. I'm kind of...
Yeah.
I like Brian, and you know, I think he's got some good content.
Has True Geordie ever made any high-profile mistakes? Yes or no? Has he ever done something that would embarrass him? Yes or no?
Do you know?
I think the answer is yes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
okay. Okay, so if we did a 5-minute section...
Arsenal, 3-0, Aubameyang second.
Yeah.
Cedric taps it home. Thogdad, can you just shut up, you bum? Relax yourself. Rise above it. TDL. Right, Aubameyang has made it
3-0. Aubameyang, he's done it. He needed
Thogdad is just here to just kick off with everyone. And also, what a run from Cedric. Well kept in. Oh, what?
It's out. Oh, it's...
VAR. I mean,
this will count. The ball is almost out.
Yeah.
It's not out then. It's not out.
It's not out. It's going to stand.
It's going to count.
It's going to stand.
Because the whole ball has to be over the line. Yeah.
Brilliant from Cedric to keep it in.
Yeah.
And Aubameyang taps it home.
A tap in from
Bruce is losing his job in about 10 minutes' time.
Yeah. Wow.
Bruce is out. Are you still Bruce in off this result?
Look.
Be honest.
I think Mike Ashley might stick with him because it costs money to get rid of a manager. It costs millions to get rid of a manager.
But would you be Bruce in if you're in Newcastle? Is there anyone better who do
I'm in a different camp. I mean, it's too simplistic to say Bruce in, Bruce out. I feel sorry for Steve Bruce. I really feel sorry for Steve Bruce because it's an impossible job.
Yeah.
Impossible job.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is becoming spanking.
It is. It is.
But there's no Aubameyang. There's nobody near him. He's left alone in the centre, 7 or 8 yards out.
Yeah.
Why?
Good point. No idea. Aubameyang makes it 3-0. Arsenal playing some good stuff here, man.
They are, yeah.
Arsenal actually playing some really good football. And Aubameyang has scored his first double that he scored in a while. Williams coming on for the last few minutes, but he's not been finding a way through currently in the front.
Maybe this could be his chance to...
Dad, he was the problem in my opinion. Smith Rowe and Saka were the real ones running the show.
Yeah.
And Aubameyang comes off after scoring a double, and Willian is on the pitch in the 79th minute. We've got 10 minutes left in normal time, and then added time.
So the Newcastle fans must be upset by this.
Yeah.
Because as we've said earlier, Theo, I mean the passion for football in Newcastle is incredible. Because there's only one team there. I mean, most cities have a second team, don't they?
Yeah.
You know, you've got to go, okay, it's not that far geographically to Sunderland, but they're very, very different cities. Middlesbrough's a very different city. So Newcastle, one city, and that's Newcastle United. One team in that city, Newcastle United. So, and it's like there's the news every day. It's 7-day rolling news about Newcastle United, about the players, their fitness, their form, everything about it. Expectations are high. They're not ridiculous. I think some Newcastle fans have written to me and said, look, we know we're not Champions League team, What we want to see is just some exciting football.
Yeah.
We want to see a manager and players who show that they care. But it's unless you've actually been and lived near Newcastle, it's hard to see the passion. It's equivalent to what you get in Liverpool in terms of the passion, and Sunderland in terms of what the feeling for football and the club.
100%. There you go. Thogdad has stated his view. No, it's a shame. Newcastle do have a great support, and it's all gone downhill since the Saudi Arabia news, hasn't it? Like the fact that they won't buy the club.
Yeah, I know.
It's gone negative.
Yeah.
COVID hit these players really bad. It's been something that's stopped the fans going from the ground. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong for Newcastle lately, and I do feel bad for them because I do want them to do well. I really do. It's such a great... I mean, the people there, they're great people.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, we're not being patronising. It's straight out. It's
a
wonderful city.
Newcastle.
It's a legendary place. And obviously COVID's affect everyone, but Liverpool being 15th, it's just... it's a hard time to be a Newcastle fan. There again, it's a hard time to be a Bolton fan. Or a Bury fan.
There you go.
Or a Southend fan. Steve Bruce is a negative manager. Yeah, I think that is the consensus from the Newcastle fans who write to me.
Have you gone from Bruce in to Bruce out over a game?
I've not changed my view. I mean,
what, you think you're still Bruce in?
I think Newcastle...
Why are you Bruce in, Dad?
Newcastle... Bruce won't... Okay, I might be...
Okay, forget if he would be sacked or not. If you had the choice, you were the board, would you sack him after this game?
Probably not, no.
Why?
I don't think it'll make much difference. I don't think there's a big line of better managers who are going to come into this shambles. That's why.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're telling me with the players that they have, you're still Bruce in?
There's the list of players there, and there's the list of the bench.
Much shorter than Arsenal.
That's a team. Looking at the list of players, that's a team that finishes 14th or 15th or 16th.
All right. Fair enough.
Do
you think there's anyone out there that's realistic that can do better?
Look,
bring in Pardew.
I'm
joking.
It's not crisis time because you're not going to get down. Having said that, if you get 2 points from 5 games, in 5 games' time, it might be that they've been sucked in.
Yeah,
that's the worry. And that and then Ashley gets more worried because it's going to hit him in the pocket.
Yeah.
Anyway, this game is fizzling over. I'm going to come back.
Wait, quickly, let me just ask you one more question about Bruce. I mean, so you simply think the team isn't good enough? Do you think they'll stay up?
Yes, I think they'll stay up.
Okay. You think... Okay. I mean, Eddie Howe, people are suggesting Rafa Benitez. Obviously, he won't come back. Would Eddie Howe, the suggested manager for Newcastle in the comments, would he do a better job right now than what Steve Bruce... Steve Bruce knows the team, right? And he knows his tactics. But do they need a fresh face there?
Well, Eddie Howe, the manager that took Bournemouth down, that Eddie Howe.
And brought them up from League Two.
Yeah. Look,
kept them there.
Steve Bruce is not a bad manager. I think he's the whipping boy at the moment.
Really?
Does he play negative football? Well, today we've just seen bad football.
Yeah.
With that team sheet, I think some Newcastle fans would have been happy to see Calum Wilson, Andy Carroll, Joe Linton, Shelvey, Almiron.
Right.
That there are players capable of scoring goals, capable of assisting on the pitch today.
Yeah.
And yet, it's been horrible to watch.
Absolutely, Dad. But I would be Bruce out.
Yeah, okay.
I would be Bruce out.
Yeah,
because they need a fresh man there.
So you're bringing in Eddie Howe, yeah?
Someone else available.
And you're giving him money?
A little bit.
A little bit. How much?
What do you mean? How much? I don't know the books.
Yeah.
I'm saying that they need someone fresh in there with new tactics to try and motivate the players.
Okay. Maybe. Tell us what you think.
Eddie Howe would get the best out of Fraser and Wilson. What do you think?
Get the best out. I mean, look, Calum Wilson has scored a goal every second game. He's scored 8 goals. He's got
Newcastle
3 assists.
fans want Tuchel.
Right. Is that realistic? Do you think?
Well, no, because he was at PSG.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But that's what Newcastle fans want.
Yeah. I just think we need some realism. Okay,
they want Alan Shearer.
How's that worked in the past?
Jack, thanks for £2. Know how Fraser and Wilson snaked him last season. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Eddie Howe won't work. They literally left and backstabbed him. There's no way that'll work.
Yeah. Marcus, I've never been a member of Parliament. Sorry to disappoint you.
Thoughts of Hearts this season?
Hearts, how are they doing? I've not really watched.
Oh, people are talking about League. People have League.
Oh, that is a foul.
Is League on? Oh, yeah, sorry. Look at how good Wilson and Fraser was under Eddie Howe. Yeah, but then they backstabbed him. That's the thing. It's apparently TDL raided League Gunner.
Did they?
Have you got a message for League Gunner?
League Gunner
going over there.
Which remind me who League Gunner is.
The guy that we were talking about with DT at the beef, the small guy.
Oh no, they didn't. TDL raided him. Oh my goodness. Don't give him publicity.
Yeah, don't. Just go over there, dislike, say TDL and leave. I don't advise it, but I've said it. What do you advise?
Look, why would we want to get into... No, it's great. The TDL are brilliant. No. We can't control the TDL.
No, I mean, after the things that he said to me, yeah, go give him all the hate you want. He's been a prick to me in the past, League Gunner. So say whatever you want to.
Yeah. You're making the mistake by giving him publicity.
I know. It's true. Gents, thanks for the 20 Norwegian kroner. Would you sack Bruce and Ole? Ole? He's doing a great job this year.
Check the league. Check the league. You can't sack someone when they're top 3 in the league.
No way.
Right. Do you think Will.i.am fancies this one thing?
And obviously we've already spoken about Bruce. Does Will.i.am finish this? You tell me.
Will.i.am. Oh,
into the wall.
It's a poor one.
That's why he doesn't play.
I'm going back in a sec. Do you want another beer?
Get a Rona?
A Rona, yeah?
Yeah, get a Rona.
Yeah.
Thogdad's got the Rona. Have you ever been to watching the England cricket? Of course we have. Some of the fans are so deluded. Yeah. Love that TDL. Love that Mia. Hearts are sitting top of the championship. Yeah. 7 points clear. Smashing it. Well done, Brandon. Good to see for you Hearts fans. You are loving it. The Ronavirus. They're getting mad at the TDL. TDL is what it is, isn't it? TDL does their thing. We got it to 1k dislikes. Oh no, the TDL! Oh my god, I'm loving the comments. Love the work, right? You guys watch alongs, the big games, big respect. Thank you so much for all your support, guys. Really appreciate it. Right, let's have a quick look at what's going on. By the way, guys, I'm surprised we haven't yet, but I'm going to push it one more time for the boys, eh? We are at 460,900 subscribers. We are 100 subscribers away from getting 461k. If we don't hit it now, we'll hit it later. So everybody subscribe and absolutely smash it. Absolutely smash the subscribe button. Push it out there. Get it done. Do it for the boys and the girls. Everyone in here. If you've not yet subscribed, click the subscribe button. It would be legendary. Thank you, Unlucky Use, for the $1 Australian. It really means a lot. And yeah, this is how my fantasy team did. And also, let's have a quick look at the sofa scores. Does DT go yes or no? By the way, if you haven't yet subscribed to the Thogdad YouTube channel, we have a new video on here about Memphis Depay. Go watch that. Then we've got me talking about Bolton, Thogdad talking about Jeremy Lynch-Spencer, all of it. Now, in terms of Arsenal-Newcastle, let's just talk about the lads that's had a great game. Rob Holding, so solid at the back. Kieran Tierney, being a creator. Jacques and Partey together have been so solid. Partey sub-created one of the goals and created another. He's the man they've needed. You know, since he's been out the team, you can tell how much they've missed him. And he's now back in it, and Thomas Partey's been brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. One of the assists, 2 key passes. He's the man. Smith Rowe got an assist, ran the show. Again, I like the look of Smith Rowe. He's just been 4 key passes, for God's sake. This is why. He understands the system. He's going to continue to perform like he does, and he will, yeah. He's smashing it. Bukayo Saka, 8 out of 10. Again, scored a goal, and 3 key passes. Scored the goal set up by Smith Rowe, the youth really representing well. And as much as Lacazette hasn't got his goal, Aubameyang has got 2. And it's his day to impress. This could be the return of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. I tell you what, both goals were taken away well. His first one was a really good finish. And it started the success. I mean, it was the first goal, right? And that opened the floodgates. That's the most important. It's the most important goal. So yeah, really ran the show there. Big up Aubameyang. Great form from him. And by the way, guys, yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. We're so close to 461,000 subs, so let's click it over. And yeah, overall, I mean, I'm just looking at the teams and looking at the players. John Joe Shelby 7.1. Apart from that, no one else in the Newcastle team's got over a 7, and rightly so. I think Darlow 6.1 is harsh. I can't remember Darlow doing much wrong. The 3 goals Arsenal scored, you can't blame him.
No.
He's made 3 saves.
Yeah.
2 of them have been unbelievable saves.
Yeah, at least one of them was superb. Long balls, not very accurate long balls. Yeah, that's the point. Yeah, he shouldn't be marked down. He's a 6.5. Right, how are we doing? Have you hit the new milestone?
We haven't just yet. Look, do you want to try and push it?
Oh my goodness. So everyone, it could be a massive favour to us. We're on 460,000 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. But if 100 of you who aren't subscribers get in there and just press that button, then we'll get up to 461 tonight, which will be amazing. The TDL, the Thogdad Defence League, the Thogden Army is growing every day. And afterwards, get yourself on the Thogdad channel to look at the clips, which should be coming later. So come on, it might just tick over in this stream. 461,000. It costs nothing to subscribe. Lots of great content.
Yeah.
Although we're not being very modest there, but you take my point. Anyway, I'll drink it to everyone who's subscribed. Cheers.
That's what it's all about. Cheers to that.
Newcastle
on the ball. Ball whipped in, blocked by Cedric. Love the TDL support. Right, let's get it over to 461. Everybody new here, subscribe. We are 50 subscribers away now from getting to 461k. We've never been closer, so get subscribing. And let's do it.
Absolutely.
Love it.
Right, we're in the last 2 minutes. Newcastle coming forward, but it's gone.
Came off Newcastle.
Is that it's a goal kick?
They've given a goal kick. It was a difficult one to judge. We're in the 92nd minute. Only 1 minute left here. It's been an Arsenal masterclass, hasn't it? I've been really impressed by most of the Arsenal players.
It's been job done. This is what Arsenal should be doing to clubs in the bottom half of the table.
Definitely.
Now, what does the league look like now?
I think they're in a pretty good position now, Dad.
Yeah. Because Arsenal,
do you think Arsenal can get Europa League?
Well, Theo, Arsenal have just got 13 points out of the last 15, which is the best form in the league, I believe.
Absolutely, yeah.
So there's no reason why they can't. And, given the squad they've got, they should. And it's good to see Aubameyang finally
score a double,
yeah.
He even did the somersault. He loves it.
He did the somersault. So how's the league looking, Theo?
We'll have a look in a sec.
Yeah.
I have to do the thumbnail. But I've been impressed with how everything's going. I've been impressed with how everything's going for, what's his name? For Aubameyang. This could be the return of Aubameyang.
Yes.
Back on form. You know what I mean? This could be the one, right?
This could really. Thank you, Yanis Christian, for that donation. Christian's son. I think there's 2 things to say. Number 1, Arsenal, it's job done.
Yeah.
Aubameyang was good. The youngsters were good again. Saka and Smith Rowe. Everyone's been good for Arsenal. It's been a completely job done.
Yeah.
Newcastle, I mean, Shelby's worked hard. He's still working hard.
Saka scored a great goal, set up by Smith Rowe.
But Newcastle, Theo, we've got to say, they've been poor. They've been poor.
Yeah, true.
They've offered almost nothing going forward. And Arsenal...
And would you say, if Bruce goes, will it be a surprise to you? As much as what you believe, do you think if he gets sacked, will it surprise you?
I don't think the owner will sack him.
Really?
Yes.
Why is that?
I think Mike Ashley will take the view that I don't want that expense at this time.
Right.
So we'll see. And I think a bit of realism. Okay,
Seriously.
fine. You sack Steve Bruce. Who are you bringing in?
Yeah.
Will they want the job? What will they do? Will they have money to spend? I think you need to give a big picture if you think he should be sacked.
Really.
And they're just showing the managers. The game is over. Arsenal 3, Newcastle United 0.
What's your verdict on it, Dad? Guys, I tell you what. I think Newcastle have to sack Steve Bruce for me, Dad. I know you might disagree. That's what I'm going to say. I'm just going to say it.
Right.
It's my opinion.
Aubameyang is a happy man. He's got his mask on at the side of the pitch.
Yeah.
The camera's on Saka. He's been good again.
Saka's had a great game.
Yeah.
Saka's had a great game. And honestly, Dad, I've got to be honest, you look at how Newcastle play. Do they have the team to stay up? I think they do. Do they need someone else? Yes. I think Steve Bruce has to go and get someone fresh in for me. For me.
That's a big stake.
Arsenal playing really well, though. I have to give him. Aubameyang scored a double. They ran the show. They scored a nice goal. I'll give it to them. Guys, I have to say, thank you for joining us for this one. The TDL is massive. Spam TDL in the chat. We always love your support. It always means the world, doesn't it, Dad?
It really does.
Overall, who's been your man of the match for you, Dad?
Well, I'm going to give it to Aubameyang because he's come back from a lot of criticism and he's got his 2 goals.
Really?
Yes, he could have got more today. He could have got 3 or 4. But that doesn't matter. He's now got 2 goals.
I completely agree, Dad. I think he deserves it. You know, we've finally seen Aubameyang score a double this trying to get more contributions than games. First time we've seen him do it.
And Arsenal have moved into the top half.
Really?
Yeah, half of the season is gone.
How far are they from Chelsea now?
Not that far, but they're now showing the bottom half. Newcastle are 7 points away from the relegation zone.
Really?
And that could be narrowed with games in hand. So Newcastle will start to worry.
Would you say, are they being thrown into a relegation battle here, Dad?
I think the next 5 games are key.
Yeah.
I think in 5 games' time, we might be saying they're in a relegation battle.
It's a big statement. It really is. Right, guys, that's it from us. Thank you, everybody, for your support today. It really does mean a lot. You know, every time you come join us here, we appreciate it. Up the TDL. Thank you, James Swan, for the final donation of the day. It's my birthday week today.
Happy birthday
James Swan in a week. Happy birthday. You'll be here in a week anyway. Yeah. Right, take care, guys. We are so close to 461k. Everybody subscribe right now, but you probably do it anyway. Right, take care.